party ground, and Borough...
Well, that was absolutely cut.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to Dazzer's Football Stand for this evening's AFCON stream. As the champions, Senegal, taking on the hosts, Ivory Coast. Won't be home in time for kick-off that day, mate. That's why. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Welcome to the stream if you just tuned in. Make sure you get involved in the live poll, of course. It is Senegal taking on the Ivory Coast tonight. Tough game in prospect. A good game, hopefully, in prospect as well. And when we did the AFCON stream the other day, I know it was well over a week ago when we did the AFCON stream, but we did two games, two fairly decent games. I say that. On paper, they were decent games, but one was good and one was awful. So that's all I'm going to say. But we saw a few goals. We had some interesting second halves. Egypt, the record champions, they got knocked out to Dominican Republic of Congo yesterday. So this is a big chance for Senegal to win it for the second time. And if they win today, they will be heading all the way to the quarterfinals, and they'll be taking on the winner of Mali versus Burkina Faso, but they have to face the hosts, Ivory Coast. Now, they got absolutely pumped by 4-0 against Equatorial Guinea. So you'd think on paper this should be a Senegal win. I don't know why Senegal are actually the hosts. It should be Ivory Coast, but there you go. Senegal looking good at the moment. 9 points from 9. 9 points out of 9, I beg your pardon, in the group stage, and only conceded 1 goal in those 3 games. So they've scored 8 goals in this tournament so far, and they've also one of the best defences in the tournament so far. Pity the same can't be said about Ivory Coast, because they only just to say scraped through by the skin of their teeth, because they finished as one of the top 4 teams that finished 3rd place. Welcome to Scotty B. Going for 2-1 to Senegal. I've gone for, I'm gonna go daft here, but I'm gonna go for 3-0 Senegal, because I just don't wait. I do not rate Ivory Coast as a team at the moment. They just do not look great, and I've got their teams written down on here. I've come really prepared today. I've got Ivory Coast's team written down. And one player that they're not starting. They're not starting Christian Kouame. He started in the game against Nigeria that we did, obviously. They are starting Evan Ndiku in centre-back. He's a very, very good player. Nicolas Pepe dropped to the bench today, though. And also another player that's been dropped to the bench is Frank Kessie. So they're dropping a few players into the bench and they're bringing in other players. Max Gradel getting the start today, of course. Ibrahim Sangaré as well. He's in the starting lineup. Sergio Aurier coming back into starting lineup, of course. He was on the bench the other game. But not a lot of changes. Obviously, I think the big shocks, Nicolas Pepe and Kouame not playing at all. So it means it's going to be Max Gradel, and by the looks of it, Jean Zeri comes into the team as well. Odilon Kasunu, good defender, obviously, from Bayer Leverkusen. But there's no one in that team that I think is going to be really of any use, to be honest with you. I suppose Jean-Philippe Crasso is a good player. He's a good young player, isn't he? But got a lot of players on the bench that I wouldn't have expected really coming into the game. Wilfried Singo from the starting team. They made quite a few changes to the team that lost to Equatorial Guinea 4-0. Make sure you get your predictions in the live chat, of course. Make sure you get involved in the live poll. And also make sure you drop a like on the stream. Let's carry on. So far, we've had 2 votes for Senegal. So that's so far. Obviously, that'll assume things will change as the stream goes on. As for Senegal, starting a fairly strong team now. Ismail Assar starting, Pape Sarr starting, Sadio Mane starting, Habib Diallo starting, Moussa Niakate coming back into the team as well. You also got Creeping Diatta starting, Edouard Mendy, Koulibaly, Ismail Jacobs. I think one of the main surprises is Papagay starting? No, Lamine Kamara starts. No sign of Papagay in the starting lineup though. But yeah, they're playing a strong side, aren't they? Playing a really strong side. They're not really going to underestimate Ivory Coast. You can't underestimate Ivory Coast. Obviously, the host nation. The last team you want to underestimate is the host nation, because they'll just come at you and cause one or two surprises if you do that. But if you have just tuned in, welcome to the stream. I'm Donald Johnson. Great to have your company. Having a look at the two starting lineups, I'll go through fully in a couple of minutes. These are the lineups on the screen, as I did mention. Mendy starting, Diatta, Koulibaly, Niakate, Abdou Diallo comes into the team today as well. He's been missing the last couple of games. He's the one. Oh no, I did write him down, didn't I? So he starts. Why is what? Why is Ivory Coast got two 21s? I mean, that's surely a mistake. Diakite is not number 21. Why does it say that? I bet there's been a cock up there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there's been a cock up there. What numbers he not? What numbers? Diakite is 14. Yeah, Umar Diakite is number 14. So why on earth is he 21 on here? I'll never know. So it's number 14, not 21. Jesus. I mean, the Africa Cup of Nations, the actual AFCON account on Twitter can't even do it correctly. Give me a break. But Ivory Coast playing for Fana in goal. Serge Aurier coming back into the team. Evan Ndika, Kasunu, Conan, Seri, Sangaire, Seko is starting as well. Diakite, Kwaso, and Gradle. And obviously Ivory Coast. Izzo, by the way, is actually Ismail Assar. So I don't know why they put Izzo. There isn't a player called Izzo. So why they've called him that, I'll never know. So Mendy in goal, Diakate, wrong player. Diatta, Koulibaly, Niakate, Diallo, Jacobs, Kamara, Pape Sarr is in the starting lineup, along with Ismail Assar and Sadio Mane with Habib Diallo. So there you go. So there's the lineups anyway, which I'll go through them in full in a bit. Right. Currently developing the trailer for Hoyle versus Johnson War games. No. Is Daddy in AFCON? No, of course he's not. Why do you keep asking that? I don't get you sometimes. I really don't understand you sometimes. If you want to know where Daddy is, he was in the bath earlier. I only know because he said he was going in the bath. Carrying on then. Did that Instagram story go up? I did go up in the end, good. I'm going to send it all around. Who can I even send it to is the question. The link wants to paste. Tim, I didn't go to Chelsea, mate. I'd already said to people I wasn't going to go to the second leg. Because I'd put it this way: I don't do midweek away games because it's the worst possible time. Reading fan said a lot yesterday. Yeah, because he sits next to David Oil apparently in the ground, and David Oil never shuts up. He's obsessed. That's why. I don't care if he still wants me. He can come at me all he likes. He'll lose the battle against me. But no, Tim, I wasn't going to the second leg. I don't really go to Bow away games because have you ever tried getting tickets for Bow away games? It's impossible when it's priority points and all that, and there's so many fans. There's like 5,000 fans that have got way more points than I have. So mainly because I don't go to Bow away games normally. That's why, because it's impossible to get tickets. That's why I don't tend to go. And then also trying to afford to. I think I'd be able to afford to go to Chelsea away, and they were charging 37 quid for. They were charging 37 quid for adult tickets. It's never going to happen. Feel the famous daddy will sort him out if he tried following you home back to the household. Oh, he wouldn't really stand a chance because we'd. You know, well, I'm not going to say what would happen. I'd pretty. Yeah. Put it this way, he wouldn't get past us. That's all I'll say. Anyways, can we talk about the footy and not all this bloody David Oil lark? Because I went through it all yesterday. Quite frankly, if he doesn't like me, tough tits. You know, it was his own fault in the first place. So I don't know why you keep going on about it. Personally, I'm not asked about him. He's just an attention-seeking little bastard. Right. Nearly said it. I almost said that nearly. I had to stop myself halfway through that. Blame the Reading guy yesterday. Mate, there was no harm in the Reading guy. There was no harm in that James guy really going on about it. But I don't really want to know if he likes me or not. I couldn't really care less. Anyway, back to the footy. So Senegal against Ivory Coast in the Africa Cup of Nations. It is the champions taking on the hosts. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to call. Then again, I think Senegal easily come through this because I don't rate Ivory Coast's team whatsoever, because their team is absolutely diabolical at the moment. They just look absolutely dreadful. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, to be honest with you. I don't know what's gone on with them, but well, you know, that's their own fault, really. That's their own fault. At the end of the day, they've only got themselves to blame. They're in the situation because they've been playing poorly in the tournament. So what do you expect? Hopefully we'll get more people. Hopefully there'll be more people in the stream. I think a lot of people are probably watching the Wrexham game, but I'd rather watch someone bloody walk into a wall, or you know, I'd rather sniff glue. You know, like, got no interest in Blackburn because Blackburn are awful. I reckon they lose anyway to Wrexham, so there you go. What'll happen though is probably Blackburn will go 1 or 2-0 up, and then people will turn off because they'll be like, it's boring now. We're not going to say a shock. That's probably what'll happen anyway. Into AFCON, no, this is probably one of the most mouth-watering ties of the tournament, really. And Senegal's an important one because I've got Senegal to win the tournament. So fingers crossed that they do that in this year's competition. Players are going to be coming out soon at Yamoussoukro, I believe that's what it's called. I don't know how you pronounce that. But I'll go through the full teams in full for you all then. We'll start off with Ivory Coast. So for Ivory Coast then, in goal for them is number 1, Yahya Fofana. Number 17, Serge Aurier. Number 21, Evan Ndika. Number 7, Odilon Kasunu. Number 3 is Gislan Konan. Number 4, Jean Seri. Number 18, Ibrahim Sangaré. Number 6, Seko Fofana. Number 14, Umar Diakite. Number 11, Jean-Philippe Crasso. And number 15, Max Gradel. And the subs for Ivory Coast today: goalkeeper number 23, Badri Ali Sangaré. Number 5, Wilfred Singo. Number 24, Simon Adingra. Number 27, Lazare Amani. Number 13, Jeremy Boga. Number 12, Willy Bolly. Number 26, Ismail Diallo. Number 8, Frank Kessie. Number 20, Christian Kouame. And number 19, Nicolas Pepe. And the starting lineup for the Senegalese. In goal for Senegal is number 16, Edouard Mendy. Number 15, Krépin Diatta. Number 3, Kalidou Koulibaly. Number 19 is Moussa Niakate. Number 22, Abdou Diallo. Number 14, Ismail Jacobs. Number 25, Lamine Camara. Number 18, Ismaila Sarr. Number 17 is Pape Sarr. Number 20, Habib Diallo. And number 10, Sadio Mane. And the subs for the Senegalese then: goalkeeper number 1, Alfred Gomes. Number 2, Formose Mendy. Number 5, Idrissa Gana Gueye. Number 7, Nicholas Jackson. Number 8, Chiku Kouyaté. Number 9, Bamba Dieng. Number 11, Pathé Ciss. Number 12, Fode Balotore. Number 13, Iliman Ndiaye. Goalkeeper number 23, Mori Dio. Number 6 is Nampalys Mendy. And number 4, Abdoulaye Seck. Those are the 2 starting lineups for Senegal and the Ivory Coast. Okay, looking forward to this game. Fingers crossed that it is a good game and we see some goals, because that's what a lot of people in the last couple of days, is what a lot of people, certainly a lot of pundits, etc., have been anticipating. So, here we go then. Players are about to come out. The Ivory Coast, the hosts, led out by Serge Aurier, and Senegal going to be led out by Kalidou Koulibaly. Okie dokie. Let's have a look, see if anyone else has got involved in the poll. 5 votes all for Senegal at the minute. Fair enough. Good. And I've got Senegal to win the entire tournament, so it'd be ideal if the Senegalese can actually win today. I've still got some of this left. Up your nose, everyone. Here we go then. Let's see what happens today then. Wrexham have the lead at Blackburn. I had a feeling Wrexham would win. I knew it. I knew all along that Wrexham would beat them. As I've been saying before to people, Blackburn just aren't good. Cape Verde won today thanks to a penalty by Ryan Mendes in the 88th minute. So they've gone through to the next round of the Africa Cup of Nations, and we already know 2 ties in the quarterfinals. Nigeria will be taking on Angola from Friday, and Dominican Republic of Congo will take on Guinea. Cape Verde beaten Mauritania by 1-0, which means they play against the winner of tomorrow's tie between Morocco and South Africa. So the winner of that plays Cape Verde. The winner of this game between Senegal and the host Ivory Coast, whoever wins this game, takes on the winner of Mali versus Burkina Faso. Now, Burkina Faso, don't forget, were semi-finalists in the last tournament when I think they lost out to Senegal, actually. And Senegal obviously advanced to the final, where they went on to win the trophy against the record champions Egypt. Will it be the same story? Cape Verde, by the way, definitely dark horses for the title at the minute, aren't they? Nigeria taking on Angola, the winner of that will play against Cape Verde or Morocco, South Africa. We could have, potentially, and I think, well, I actually had it as Nigeria, Morocco, Senegal and Egypt as the semi-finalists. Unfortunately, obviously, Egypt got knocked out to the Dominican Republic of Congo, which I'm not really sad about, because, well, I wasn't sad about it because Salah plays for Liverpool and I can't stand the Scouse. So I wasn't really sad about it. It was quite amusing, actually, seeing the record champions get embarrassed. So I reckon it'll be Cape Verde against Morocco, I reckon, in the quarterfinals. And then I reckon it'll be Senegal. Hopefully they win today. Senegal taking on probably... It's difficult to say because Mali and Burkina Faso are actually not bad sides. However, though, when you look at the form guide, actually, results haven't actually gone Burkina Faso's way. They've only won... Well, they only won one game in their group stage. Obviously, Algeria finished bottoms. I think they finished third, didn't they, Burkina Faso? And obviously Mali in, I think, the last Africa Cup of Nations. Was it the last Africa Cup of Nations? Oh, the African Nations Championship. So I don't know whether that was... Is that the Africa? Oh, it was the Africa Cup of Nations. So in the last Africa Cup of Nations, Mali did play against Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso lost by 0-0 against Mali. So, yeah... Mali do have a decent record against Burkina Faso. So I reckon Mali will head through. I reckon they will go through to the next round. But it won't be... I mean, it won't be straightforward. Who have Mali actually got? They got Basuma. I didn't realise they had Basuma. They haven't actually got a bad side. So I reckon it's going to be Mali versus Senegal quarter-final. And then I reckon Senegal versus Guinea semi-final. Nigeria, I think, will advance to semis. And I think they might play Morocco. And then it'd be possibly Morocco versus Senegal final. And that's when it's going to be difficult. Because Morocco were actually favourites originally to win the Africa Cup of Nations. So they could potentially do it. Who knows? Players are out, ready to get the game underway. Let's have a look at the starting lineups once again. And we'll go through Ivory Coast's starting 11 for you all. And for the Ivory Coast, in goal for them is number 1, Yahya Fofana. Number 17, Serge Aurier. Number 21, Evan Ndika. Number 7, Odilon Kusunu. Number 3, Gislan Konan. Couldn't find his name. Number 4, Jean Seri. Number 18, Ibrahim Sangaré. Number 6, Seko Fofana. Number 21, Evan Ndika. No. Oh, beg your pardon. It's 14, because they've done it wrong. It's 14, Umar Diakite. They did that wrong, didn't they? Stupid things. Number 11 is Jean-Philippe Crasso. And number 15, Max Gradel. And very quickly for Senegal, their starting 11 looks like this. In goal is number 16, Edouard Mendy. Number 15, Crepin Diatta. Number 3, Kalidou Koulibaly. Number 19, Moussa Niakate. Number 22, Abdou Diallo. Number 14, Ismail Jacobs. Number 25, Lamine Camara. Number 17, Pape Sarr. Number 18, Ismail Sarr. Number 20, Habib Diallo. And number 10, Sadio Mane. Okay, hold on to your hats. This should be a good game. Time to get the game underway, everyone. Let's see what happens tonight. 4-4-2 formation by looks of it for the Ivory Coast. As for Senegal, they are playing a 4-3-3. 4-4-2 playing 4-3-3. Interesting. This should be a good game. I'm looking forward to this. I hope you are as well. Let's go. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Senegal taking on the Ivory Coast. Let the battle commence. Here we go. Let's see what happens today. Don't forget, VAR is in operation. Time for the game to get underway. We're off, Senegal. Get the game underway. Senegal going from right to left in this first half. And the Ivory Coast going from left to right. Very strange, Ivory Coast being the hosts. But in this game, they're the away side. Very weird, isn't it? But there you go. This game taking place in Yamoussoukro. I believe that's how it's pronounced. In the Ivory Coast. And the time is 8 o'clock over there as well. And already, Senegal with their first corner of the game, won by Sadio Mane against Kasunu. Taken shot already. Jacob swings it into the penalty area. Now it was headed up into the air. The referee's given a foul against the Senegalese player in the penalty area. It was Abdou Diallo who went up for the header, but he fouled the Ivory Coast defender there in the penalty area. Oh, yeah. Yeah, interesting. There's Aliou Cissé, the man from Senegal, the man who won the tournament with Senegal in 2022 campaign. Hello, Sam McNeil, 2-1 Senegal. Good, that's what Scotty B's gone for as well. And I've actually gone for 3-0 because I don't think Ivory Coast are that good. And Senegal coming forward again. But this time Sadio Mane with a ball and it just didn't find the target. It's going to be a hard game for Ivory Coast. It's going to be, I think, Senegal mostly bossing the game. I see he's tried to play a ball through and it's just... It just hasn't fallen through, has it, to Ismail Assar. He tried to play to Ismail Assar. It didn't come off, did it? Going to be a hard game for the Ivory Coast defence. They did concede 4, by the way, to Equatorial Guinea, who finished top of their group, and that was quite a surprise, wasn't it? I don't think many people were expecting Equatorial Guinea to win that game and also to even finish top of the group. Well, Cape Verde just knocked out Mauritania. I mean, they were probably favourites for that game, but they knocked out Mauritania thanks to an 88th minute penalty. So the Cape Verdes have gone through, I don't know what the actual name is, but Cape Verde have gone through to the quarterfinals. I think it's the first time ever they've got to the quarterfinal stage. We'll now play the winner of tomorrow's game between South Africa and Morocco. So you might as well say bye if it's Morocco. But Senegal, obviously, taking on Ivory Coast, the winner of this game will be playing against the winner of tomorrow's other tie between Mali and last time semi-finalists Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, semi-finalists in the last tournament, lost out, I think, to Senegal. And then obviously Senegal went and won on penalties against Egypt, the record champions, to claim their first ever Africa Cup of Nations title. I know it's 1-0 Wrexham, yes. I heard about that. It's in the 19th minute. Mane, twisting and turning, puts the ball in. There's a shot, there's a goal! There's a goal! 1-0 to Senegal inside 3.5 minutes. It's a ball in from Mane in the left-hand side. It's chested down and it's smashed into the top of the net. It's a brilliant goal. Smashed into the keeper's near post. Keeper should have done better, really. But that's 1-0 to Senegal. It's going to be a long night for Ivory Coast, isn't it? What a perfect start. 1-0 already. Who was that with the actual finish? Habib Diallo. Let's have a look. So long throwing goes in. Mane, twist and turns, puts a ball in, chested down by Diallo, and wow, what a finish. Pick that out. Bang. Pick it out. That is what you call, that's what you call a bloody good finish. Ooh. I know it's inside the box, but he just volleys it and it smashes into the top of the net. The keeper, Yahya Fofana, stands no chance whatsoever. It's such a good finish. But how can you allow the Senegalese attackers that much room? Sadio Mane twist turns, and then he's got loads of space to put a ball into the box. And then you've got Habib Diallo chested down, and then he's got all time in the world to just volley it in. It's terrible closing down. Awful defending. But 1-0 to the champions. The goal scorer for Senegal, number 20, Habib Diallo. Perfect start. I've got them to win the tournament, so happy days. This is the thing, you can't let Senegal have any opportunities because you will concede. 3 kick for the Ivory Coast, though, swung into the penalty area. And that's straight into the gloves of Edouard Mendy, who comes out and gets it in. 2-1 now. Two 2-1 now. Was that 2-1 Blackburn or 2-1? Yeah, 2-1 Blackburn, yeah. Blackburn surely you'd think would go on and win it now. That was the first shot of the game, by the way, for Senegal, and it was straight in the net.
Senegal have started this game absolutely superbly, picking up where they left off in the group stages. 3 wins out of 3. 3-0 against the Gambia, 3-1 against Cameroon, and then 2-0 against Guinea. They scored their highest ever tally of goals in the group stages, 8 in all.
It's 1-0 Senegal already. Lovely start. That's a ball that's blocked by Diakite. I don't know if the ball did. I don't know whether the ball actually stayed in play or whether that actually went out of play originally. No, it was in play. It was blocked, so it's a corner. It's a corner this time for Senegal. 7 minutes in already. 1-0 up thanks to Habib Diallo. It's a perfect start for Senegal. It's going to be a long evening, I reckon, for the Ivory Coast. The referee's just delaying this corner kick. He's seen a bit of a... Looks like he's seen a bit of a argy-bargy in the penalty area, which he doesn't want to see. Corner into the penalty area for Senegal, and that's thumped clear. It's gone out for another throw-in. Well, Senegal, don't forget, did score from a throw-in not that long ago. Sadio Mane going to take the throw, and he's thrown it all the way back into the defence, actually. Three assists of the tournament, by the way, for Sadio Mane. He's done well this tournament, hasn't he? 3 assists already. 2-1 Blackburn. Yeah, and I just saw the notification on Discord. Oh, excuse me. Let's get the live chat up on me. Foul on the Ivory Coast. Foul on the Ivory Coast player there, by the looks of it. It was a foul on Ibrahim Sangare. And it was Sadio Mane, and he's been booked. Sadio Mane. Oh! He comes in late, and his studs go into his shin. Ow! That's a sore one, isn't it? Ooh. That's a sore one. Yeah, he deserved the yellow card there. Sadio Mane on the yellow card there. Because of that foul on Ibrahim Sangare. Was an awful challenge, to be honest. But this is the goal. The ball does just stay in play. This is the goal again. The ball just about stays in play when he puts the ball in. Habib Diallo just chests it down. No one's closing him down. Then he just smashes it into the top of the goal. It's such a good finish. Such a good finish. But it's awful defending, that goal. It's terrible defending. Sadio Mane with yet another goal contribution. And already they've silenced the hosts. Silenced the host nation. Habib Diallo with his... I think that's his second goal of the tournament. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's already scored. That's his second goal of the tournament for Habib Diallo. Sadio Mane is on, I think, like 4-5 goal contributions in this tournament. So he's got 2 assists. That was his second assist of the tournament, that. And coming into the game, he was on, I think he was only on 1 goal. Yeah, he was on 1 goal and 3 assists. That's actually his fourth goal contribution. Where's your beard on your logo? Mate, you can. The beard's on the logo. Mate, the beard's on the logo. You got me. It's the facial hair that's like sort of designed onto the bottom of my chin. How can you not see it? It's covering half my neck. It's the brown hair that's been painted onto... Well, I'll say painted on, it's been designed on there. That's the beard. Obviously, unfortunately, my beard isn't as good as that one, actually, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to get it shaved sooner or later. Yeah, how have you not... I'm just thinking, how have you not noticed? How have you not noticed that until now? I've had that logo for ages, mate. I've had that logo for ages. I've had it for ages, that logo. I haven't done it yet. Oh dear. Well, the medics have come on, and Ibrahim Sangare is heading off on the stretcher. It's not a great start, is it? So Sangare's been took off on the stretcher so he can get treatment. It just works out a lot quicker, they say so. So you can properly be assessed rather than being on the pitch doing it. Then the game can get back underway. We'll see whether he comes back on. I keep forgetting that in this, what they do is, if they need to do a full assessment, what they'll do is they'll bring the stretcher on, take the player off, then do the full assessment pitch side in the near the dugout. It's what they do here, which is probably a better thing because actually you get the game restarted a lot quicker than you would do in the English leagues, of course. So Sadio Mane with an assist, Diallo with a goal. Mane. When's the next anniversary channel? December.
And after being blown away in the opening 8-9 Ivory Coast, they're beginning to get something of a foothold in the game.
2.7k subs should be on so much more. You do streams, vlogs, etc. Yeah, but you got to remember, a lot of the subscribers have actually been from the vlogs. To be honest, if I did just streams, this channel would be. Being brutally honest, I reckon at least 1,600 of my subscribers are actually from the vlogs. I couldn't merge the channel with something else, to be honest with you, because you know. I mean, I'm already struggling to be. I haven't uploaded anything on the singing channel at all, to be honest. So I'm trying to get some new songs in to do, and then try and find a karaoke version. And then when I can record them, that's when I'll start uploading again on that channel. But you aim for 1k, yeah? Not really. I tend to aim for like. You get people who say, "No, I want 10,000 after like so long," but with me, I'm sort of realistic. I sort of aim. What I do is I tend to go up in hundreds. So I tend to go up in hundreds, but obviously as I've got further and further, I've obviously made a target now. 2,700. I've made a target now for to reach 3,000 because I wanted to try and reach 3,000 at around Christmas. We didn't manage. So I was 3,000 at the end of Euro 2024, which, funny enough, is actually 2 days before my birthday. So if we can reach it by my birthday, which is July 16th, get to 3k by then, because we've still got quite a lot of the season still to go. And then we got the Euros. If we can get to that, then there you go. I used the infamous stand for part of my name. To be honest with you, mate, I used the United stand for part of my name. So there you go, mate. Because the name Stand came from the United stand, because I've been watching the United stand a lot back in the day before I changed the channel name. So that's where it came from. So you got Dazzer, which is my stage name. You got football because I do football, and then you got Stand because that was actually Stand was from the United stand. So yeah, this is what you have to do though. But that's what you have to do when you're trying to think of. If you're trying to think of like a professional sort of name, you got to be like, right, well, try and sort of take inspiration from other channels. Norwich City programme. Well, that's true because you're. I mean, that's perfectly fine because all you do really on your Instagram is upload photos of different matchday programs. Just to let you know, by the way, we've only had one shot in this game and it went in the net. So there you go. So not been the greatest of games, but we had a goal early on, and then it's gone a bit quiet. 3-1 now. That's in the oh dear, right. You might as well just say Blackburn will head through then. I don't see Wrexham coming back from 3-1 down. probably head over then. Yeah, you might as well. Might as well watch this game instead. 1-0 already. I've got all the programmes for this season home underway. I assume you'll be getting the programme for when we play against the Riverside. I can't remember when that is, but isn't that March, April? It's March, April time, isn't it? Something like that. I think it's March we play, yes, but I don't know when in March. I think maybe like middle of March, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a feature from the start of the tournament. Paquet had been playing that role. Unavailable today. Jallo suspended for the last match after picking up 2 yellows. One of those coming back.
Is it middle of March? Is it start? I can't remember. You'll probably know better than I will. Actually, I tell you what I have. I've got a photo of the Borough fixture list. I do have a photo of Borough's fixture list, actually. Goodbye. Well, Manchester United's league fixtures I don't need now, because that's the season of them. Play Norwich at Wednesday the 6th. Oh, we're playing on a Wednesday night at home to yous. I assume you're with a publisher, which means I can get it before the game day. Oh, yeah. I assume we're playing you on a Wednesday for Sky Sports coverage, or was it just... Oh, hang on, or is that one the midweek? Or is that when all the championship games are playing midweek, Tuesday and Wednesday night? Playing on a Wednesday night. Didn't we... No, it was a Friday night, wasn't it, when we beat you 5-1? Don't remember now. If you were not with a publisher, I'd have to use eBay to take as long to come. Yeah, obviously. Unless you can find any on Amazon Prime, you can get it delivered the next day. Good play from the Ivory Coast. They responded well to going 1-0 down, actually. Need to be careful as we're in good form. Yeah, but... It's not going to be an easy one for us. It won't be easy for us. I don't see it being as easy, but as long as you don't win by 1-0 again, I get fed up. I mean, fair enough if you beat us, but a lot of the times you'll beat us 1-0 in a game that you don't deserve to win. So a lot of the times you win 1-0 and you actually deserve to get beat or draw. So just don't win 1-0 again, because it annoys the hell out of me losing 1-0. So we've lost by 1 goal how many times this season? It annoys me. There's a foul there on McGradle. Foul on Max Gradle there. That'll be a free kick to the Ivory Coast. If you just tuned in, welcome to the stream. Get involved in the chat. That's a decent free kick. Again, it's straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper. It's straight into the gloves in the end of Edouard Mendy. I'll have to do another double stream at some point for the AFCON, but when I'm not too busy. Ha ha! Well done. Brilliant. I'd have been doing the Australia games and the Asia Cup, etc., but unfortunately they're not televised. And they're always on ridiculous times when I'm not available, the Asia Cup games. Oh, he's all over him, Weth. All over Ismail Assar. did Ibrahim Sangaré come back on?
To his name so far the tournament, 1 goal and 2 assists.
Well, there was a blatant foul by Conan. He can't really have any complaints. He's all over him. Did Ibrahim Sangaré come back on the field? Oh, yes, he did. Surprised. It didn't look like a very good challenge. It was an awful challenge. Oh, well, that free kick was wasted. Ivory Coast have a throw-in. Throw-in. It's gone back to the defence. 23 minutes in, halfway through the first half. I'm saying halfway through the first half because there'll probably be one or two. There'll be at least 2 minutes at a time, I reckon. So that's what I'm saying, about halfway through. Now, it was a good idea. Just the ball had far too much power on it for Omar Diakite. Throwing from Ismail Jakobsen. It's headed forward. And Habib Diallo loses possession. Ivory Coast coming forward then with Conan driving down the left-hand side. Max Gradle with a chip ball into the penalty area, and it's poor. That's poor. And Diakite just sees Ismail Jacobs just sees it go out for a goal kick to Senegal. There's Bob Marley. Oh, sorry, Cisse, the manager. He does look like Bob Marley, to be honest, their manager, doesn't he? He'll be the happy of the two managers, leading by a goal to nil, but it's not been all straightforward. I knew it wouldn't be too easy. I knew Ivory Coast wouldn't make it too easy, but I still reckon second half Senegal come out and finish the game. No one expected Dominican Republic of Congo to knock out Egypt, you know, by the way. Wasn't expecting that last night. That long ball's gone out. Throwing for the Ivory Coast. Sangaré, who's back on the field now after going off injured. He's obviously deemed fit to still carry on. Ivory Coast probably having a lot more of the ball, but they're just not being able to do anything particularly dangerous with it. Is that a foul? Foul on Fofana. Yeah, that is a foul, isn't it? Foul by Pape Sani and that. Anyone's watching the Blackburn game, let me know what the score is in the second half if you're still watching it. And then obviously people will probably join in the second half of this game when Blackburn's finished. 1 shot to none. I mean, there's been literally nothing in the way of shots, but other than that goal, it's just been a case of both teams just being a bit sloppy with the ball. Not the greatest of first halves, but at least we've seen a goal. But really, Edouard Mendy has barely been tested. He's barely been tested by this Ivory Coast team. And now I can see why they got smashed 4-0 by Equatorial Guinea, because Equatorial Guinea were a good side. And Equatorial Guinea did knock out their neighbours, Guinea, 1-0. Oof. Wasn't the greatest of back passes, was it? Dear God. 19 minutes to go till half time then. That's a great ball forward. Ivory Coast to win here. Fofana can't get the shot off. Good defending by Senegal. Senegal can come forward. Oh, can't, because Habib Diallo lost the ball. Seko Fofana just couldn't get the shot off there for Ivory Coast. If he did, then it probably would have been, I reckon, on target, maybe. He knows where the goal is, Seko Fofana. One shock for me is the fact that Frank Kessie's on the bench for Ivory Coast. I'm surprised he's on the bench because I think he's a good enough player. And also Nicolas Pepe on the bench. They've got an okay bench, but I don't know why you're not In a big game like this, you don't start Nicolas Pepe, you don't start Kawame, you don't start Frankesi. Really? I mean, it was a good ball, and it was Jean-Philippe Crasso trying to control it. He played it back to Seko Fofana, whose shot got blocked in the end brilliantly by... it was blocked by Niakate, the man from Nottingham Forest. Playing against a fellow Forest player in Ibrahim Sangaré. Handball given, I think that. Was it handball given? Was it foul? I think it was handball. It did look like handball. Are they sure we play? Again, it was against Ismail Jacobs.
But it's good to see how Aliou Cisse has managed to just involve this and revive the Senegal team.
No, it was handball. Yeah, that's it. His elbow. He just did that. His elbow was definitely handball. He's lucky he didn't get booked, to be honest there.
Ivory Coast here would definitely fancy their chances to come back against this Senegal team in this game.
Ismail Jacobs. To be honest, he's lucky not to get a yellow card. If that's in the Premier League, they'd have given a yellow card for that. Diakite went down. What did he get? Eh? He got. Did he get caught in the gob? It didn't look like anything in that at all. Well, anyway, free kick for the Ivory Coast, and it's on the right hand side, right near the halfway line, though. It's going to be John Serry, I think, to try and swing it into the box. It's not a bad delivery, but it's going to go past everyone and now for a goal kick. No one attacked it. No one attacked it. Wasn't even a bad ball. Nobody attacked it. If someone attacks that, then they're in with a chance. But nobody attacks it and it just goes out for goal kicks. Well, it's fair to say that the Elephants won't be too happy in this game. Ellie won't be happy either. 30 minutes in. I think this is going to be the first drinks break, is it? This is the first drinks break, ladies and gentlemen. So, 30 minutes on the clock, and they're going for a quick cooling break, the players, because the temperatures are pretty warm. Apparently it's pretty warm in the Ivory Coast. In the meantime, I'm going to pass some of this out because I can. Well, let's have a look at the stats. I think there's only been not one shot. There's barely been anything in the way of shots in this game. But either way, it's enough for Senegal to be leading. Don't get pissed on. What do you think this is? Whiskey? Italian brew. Oh, let's join in with the dancing. So I'm just joining in with the Senegal fans. That's literally what they're doing. You never know what you're going to get on this channel sometimes. So I'm just joining in with the Senegal fans. That's literally what they're doing. That's what the bloody Ivory Coast fans are doing as well now. What am I doing? am I doing?
Anything is possible in this tournament, and we can only wish Ivory Coast the best going forward.
We're back underway, ladies and gentlemen. Still 1-0 to Senegal, thanks to that goal inside 4 minutes from Habib Diallo, as his second goal of the tournament. And Sadio Mane's 4th goal contribution, by the way, because that is his 3rd assist of the campaign. They get involved in the chat. Scotty. And anyone else is actually in the stream. A foul from Jean Seri on Sadio Mane. No, there's a foul, that, isn't it? Hello, God. Yes, good morning. I'm here, don't worry. Wait, you're the only one in the chat. I don't know where everyone is today. I don't know where everyone is. I've never known it so quiet at the minute. Normally a lot more in the stream. Good pass. Well done, Mendy. Hoyle building his army. This game taking place at Yamoussoukro, I think, something like that, on the Ivory Coast. Senegal's coach is demanding a lot more from his team. How many tackles are going to fly in here? There's tackles flying in. Good ball control that by Corn, and see you later. Both teams have had one shot. Obviously, Ivory Coast's shot was actually blocked. Careful. 36 minutes in then. Corner on the ball, left hand side. Sekou Fofana now for the Ivory Coast. Back into the defence now. Odilon Kasunu of Bayern Leverkusen. Good defender he is. Max Gradle now. And working on to the left hand side. Islan Cornen lost the ball, but actually last touch came off him. So it's a throw into the Senegalese. Won by Ismail Assar. Is he formerly of Watford? He now plays in the French league with Olympique de Marseille. Another 4 to the Senegalese this time. This time about 30 yards away from the goal. It's a good challenge from Cornen. Cornen versus Ismail Assar is an interesting battle at the minute. Oh, Ivory Coast have lost it. Mane battling against Abdou Diallo then. He's not... sorry. Don't know why I said Diallo's the wrong team. Here's Max Gradle. A lot of you might remember him from the Premier League. I think he played for Burnley or Bournemouth. Was it Bournemouth he played for? I'm sure he played for Burnley as well. I don't know where he plays nowadays, actually, Max Gradle. I haven't seen him for a while. Seko Fofana, right hand side. Gone into his own half now. It's Kasunu. There's John Zeri. Back to Fofana. Fofana driving down the field. Tried to do a 1-2, but it didn't exactly come off. Ivory Coast still have the ball. The chip ball forward from Serge Aurier. And there's Aurier in the penalty area, and it's well cut out by the Senegalese defence. But they haven't got it away, actually. Got the Ivoire coming back forward again. Max Gradle. He's got Conan on the overlap. Sangaya now. Sangaya twisting and turning. He's trying to go forward, but in the end, Ivory Coast end up going backwards. Long ball forwards, headed away by the Senegalese defence. That's a foul, isn't it? Yeah, it's a foul on Evan and Iga. Ibrahim Sangaya now with the ball for the Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast seeing quite a lot of the ball, but just not doing anything good with it. Because Senegal's defence is just too stubborn at the minute. Oh, they got put under pressure. Mane's coming away for Senegal. And the last thing you want is Sadio Mane having all the ball. He's getting fouled. Where? He hasn't given that. He was getting fouled twice there. Ball forward. Quasso's on his own against... Yeah, he was on his own, wasn't he? Against Niakate. He was never going to manage that, was he? Ball in for the Ivory Coast. Second for Fofana. It's a bad touch. It's a bad touch, and he ended up... Yeah, he doesn't take a very good touch, but he manages to just about keep it in play. Goes out off the goalkeeper in the end for an Ivory Coast corner. Yeah, he was never going to score from that angle in the end, was he? Corner for the Ivory Coast. The Ivory Coast getting back into the game a bit. Corner for the Ivory Coast into the penalty area, headed away. It's going to be headed back forward. The Senegal thump it clear. I know it's a bit of a waste. The keeper comes out about 40 yards off his goal line, heads it away. And there's a bit of head tennis at the minute. Senegal just about getting away with the ball. Here's Lamine Camara losing the ball against Seko Fofana. Seko Fofana's too strong. He's bodying them all. There's a ball in. It's blocked. It was Oumar Diakite with that cross on the right hand side. Corner again for the Ivory Coast. The atmosphere is picked up a little bit. The Ivory Coast fans are well in full voice now. Or should I say the instruments are in full voice. That's all they're in full voice at the minute. There's a bloody gone. In the box from the Ivory Coast corner, and it's absolutely cack. And Seko Fofana doing well, but he's gone down. He's stayed down for the moment. Ball headed away. Out for throwing by Ismail Jacobs of the of Senegal.
How much better they are playing tonight and how much hungrier. That's a free kick. The Senegal to the dismay of most of the 50,000 fans inside here. The Senegalese supporters
Diakite. He's
Understandably not in a game against the host nation, swaying from side to side behind Mendy's goal.
fouling Musa Diakite. Free kick Senegal then. Last couple of minutes have got entertaining. We've had a few chances for Ivory Coast, not taken. But no real shots, no clear-cut opportunities. Very little in the way of shots. Edouard Mendy tested once, really. But the Ivory Coast keeper's had nothing to deal with since the 3rd minute. Looks like a case of get a goal, try and defend it out, and then second half, try and finish the game off, Senegal. But their defence is pretty stubborn at the minute, Senegal's. They are good defensively. The Seko Fofana's having a really good game for Côte d'Ivoire. Very strong defensive midfielder. Long ball to the right hand side for the Ivory Coast. It's gone to Serge Aurier. Another long Kosunu. Plays it forward. Diakite losing the ball in the end. Difficult first half, I've got to say. Excuse me, it's been a hard first half for both teams, to be honest. Entering added time shortly. Mane's got away into the centre. Oh, has he kept the ball in? He has. Pulled back. Ivory Coast just about managing to get away there, but the offside flag did go up in the end. But Mane was away. Should have done a bit better there. Mane played into the centre. It was a terrible touch. That stayed in. It was a terrible touch in the end from Ismail Assar. Took him away from him and then managed to keep it in play. But did they class it was out? Class it was out, did they? I don't know why. Ladies and gentlemen, the added time brought to you by Double Johnson is 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Who mentioned anything about? Who mentioned anything about Northern Lights? I'm not sure. Let's turn my mic up a little bit. Wait, Max Gradle's for... Is he? Good ball to the right. Serge Aurier. Ivory Coast working the ball well the minute. There's a ball in from Aurier and it's headed away by Senegal. Aurier tries to head it forward. He doesn't get a good connection at all on that. Kosunu fouls Sadio Mane. That'll be a free kick to the Senegalese. Oi! Follow through. Yeah, it was the follow through that. So 5 minutes added time as indicated. We played 2 minutes. Play forward, play forward. Jacobs is on the one.
And they probably don't want the half to end.
Low cross is... Oh, bloody hell, that was awful. Easy for Yaya Fofana.
It's a heavy touch from Sangare. He's going to feel that, but he's given it away to
Oh.
Sarr. Sarr from range.
There's Papa Service shot. Bye.
For the Spurs man, the 21-year-old, looking for his first ever goal in a Nations Cup. And he managed to keep it fairly low.
Yeah, bye.
Pretty
That was
relaxing.
cack.
Gary just overran the ball there, lost it in a very dangerous position there. So dangerous play inside there. Unfortunately, just couldn't find his range there, but very, very good.
4-1 Blackburn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, sheep.
As for a rare four touch from Uma.
Bye-bye, sheep.
Unused in the first game, substitute in the second, started the third. And here he is tonight.
Yeah, at the end there, he just shows some nails there. You know, you can see what he's trying to do there. Unfortunately, just didn't come out there, but he's going to have to keep trying that, but he's going to try and do something different as well, because he's doing the same thing, and he keeps losing the point, putting his team under pressure.
Oh, wait.
2 years ago, he was playing for local side ASEC Mimosas down in Abidjan.
Oh, he went into the back of him.
Calous, Javinho.
Yep, defo free kick to the Ivory Coast, right at the halfway line, just inside the own half. Ball forward to Seko Fofana, who's having a really good game. Does a few feints there. He did about 2 fake passes. Oh yeah, swings it into the penalty area. It's not a bad cross, and it's headed away expertly. Expertly headed away in the end by Max Gradle of all.
Here he comes again, in he goes, and he just got in behind. He goes
Headed away by Quip Diatta of all people, sorry.
just went too fast, I think, Gradel.
Another ball in. It's
He just needed to slow him.
oh, not convincingly away by Senegal.
Have to see that again. But as you
Ivory Coast player did go down the box. I don't think it was a foul.
quality ball coming in,
Oh, here they come. Here comes Senegal coming forward.
defending to do now.
That's a
Mane,
terrible pass from Mane.
an opportunity.
Luckily for him, it was actually blocked. It's gone off for a throw, but it was an awful pass. Jacobs playing well on the left. And Pape Sarr's not going to get that. And Ivory Coast get the ball, but that's the half-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Half-time in the Africa Cup of Nations round of 16. It is Senegal 1, Ivory Coast 0.
By a goal to nil.
Let's have a look at this.
Open the scoring after just 4 minutes.
No, there's nothing in that.
Of your views on the opening half.
Nout in that.
First half there from both sides. It's unfortunate Ivory Coast conceded any goal, but after that they woke up, they pushed them.
That's never a foul in a million years. So not the greatest of first halves, I think, by any means. I mean, we did have a goal at least to enjoy in the first couple of minutes. But I think, personally, I think it's been a tough half. It's been a difficult half for both teams. I mean, we knew it wouldn't be easy, would it? It wasn't going to be straightforward for Senegal. It wasn't going to be easy for Cote d'Ivoire. But the Ivory Coast have probably played better than Senegal, despite going 1-0 down. But Senegal, clearly, by the looks of it, I think Senegal's tactics really are just to get into the lead and then try and sit back. And then second half, I think they'll come out. They'll be looking for a second goal. They'll get a second goal, and then that'll be game over. But Ivory Coast have actually played all right, despite the fact that neither team's had many opportunities. But Ivory Coast dominating the ball. They put way more crosses into the penalty area. Some of the crosses haven't been good enough though, and at the minute they are losing by 1-0. So the goals in the Blackburn game: Cannon scored after 19 minutes for Wrexham, equalised 32nd minute by Sammy Schmodix. Sam Gallagher scored 2 seconds later. Say 2 seconds, it was 2 minutes later. And then Schmodix again right on half time, and now Tronstad has got them 4-1 up against Wrexham. So you might as well say bye-bye, sheep. Stats-wise, only 2 shots for each team in this game. It's been a hard game. Senegal at the minute heading towards a hard-fought victory and a place in the quarterfinals against the winner of tomorrow's tie between Mali and Burkina Faso. Oh, dear me. Okay, don't forget that coming up in the next couple of days, we have got. I didn't actually put the schedule in on. I forgot to put the schedule in on. I forgot to put the schedule in on YouTube. I didn't do the YouTube schedule, did I? Not much to tell you about this week. We're coming up. The next stream is Thursday night when Manchester United travel to Wolverhampton Wanderers. That game taking place on TNT Sports, so I'll be live for that from 7:45. And then Friday night, we're live on the Double Trouble Darts channel as we enjoy the first night of the Darts Masters. Saturday for us, nothing really on Saturday because Bayern's game against Mönchengladbach is not televised, so there's not really going to be anything happening on Saturday. And Saturday is going to be a busy day anyway because we're celebrating family birthdays, etc. So not going to be anything on Saturday, sadly, for you all. Or unless maybe on the evening, because obviously the Africa Cup of Nations, I think it's going to be back from Friday. So it looks like Friday, Saturday are going to be the quarter-finals then. There's 2 games on Friday, Nigeria, Angola, Dominican Congo, Guinea. That's on Friday. Saturday, if I find anything I want to do on Saturday game-wise, then we'll see. But otherwise, Sunday, no Manchester United, because I won't be home in time for that game to start. Borough are at home to Sunderland in the Tees derby, so there'll be a vlog for you all to look forward to on Sunday, but not much coming up this week. We're going to go for a quick break now, and we'll be back for the second half in a couple of minutes. welcome back. Time for the second half, ladies and gentlemen, on what's been, well, I think a lot of people will say not being a great game. Hasn't been brilliant by any stretch of the imagination, but it's been a hard-fought game and a hard-fought win so far for Senegal. Let's close the poll. 17 votes, 94% for Senegal, which would make me think there's only one person's gone for Ivory Coast because it was at 6%, or for some reason on YouTube 5%. Anyways, second half is coming up in a moment. Players are going to come out, but first let's have a quick ad break. That's odd. Strange. The advert was. It should have played. It should have played an advert, and it didn't do it. Oh well. It was meant to, and it hasn't. Oh, that worked. Right. There was supposed to be an advert playing, but it hasn't done it. Never mind. Anyway, second half's going to get underway anyway. Forget all that. Second half's going to get underway. Ivory Coast going from right to left. Senegal going from left to right. Let's see what happens in the second half. Second half is underway when I can start the clock. Senegal were off to a perfect start in that first half. Let's see how they get on in the second half. See how they do here. Right, let's have a good second half. Let's see some more goals. Let's see a bit of entertainment, and that is a terrible cross. Easy for Edouard Mendy. Some of the crossing from Ivory Coast has actually been poor. They've put in some poor crosses today in the game where they can't afford to play badly in this game. They haven't played badly. They've just, some of the crossings been poor. They've just not been good enough in the final third. And again, neither Senegal, other than that first opportunity they had. There's potentially their first opportunity second half. Never mind, it's well dispossessed. The Ivory Coast are coming straight forward. The Elephants roaring forward. Playing their trumpets in the background by the sounds of it. Seko Fofana tries to play forward. That's a foul. It's a foul on Lamine Camara. Habib Diallo. It wasn't a bad touch. Oh! Didn't even see that because they didn't show it properly. So it was a quick free kick from Koulibaly, and it was immediately played forward to Ismail Assou. Hit the shot on the right hand side at the angle. Gone for the far post. Across the keeper. It's a good save by Yaya Fofana in goal. That could have been 2-0 and game over inside, 2 minutes of the second half? First opportunity of the second half then, it was Senegal with it. Senegal with the first corner then of the half. Mane stood still with it and he's pulled it back. There's a cross into the box. It's headed towards goal and it's headed wide in the end. It was Koulibaly heading it towards goal and it was a backwards header and it's well wide at the target, isn't it? Well wide at the target from the captain, Koulibaly. Goal kick taken by Yaya Fofana, then in goal for the Ivory Coast, headed forward. It took a touch off a Senegal player actually on his way, so that's a throw into the Ivory Coast left hand side, taken quickly in the end. And Max Gradel battling with it. Battling the Ivory Coast, the Senegal players for it. And Ivory Coast somehow come away with the ball. There is a foul on Max Gradel against Diatta, against Kwame Diatta. So that's a free kick to the Ivory Coast. Left hand side of the box. I mean, he's already losing his footing, but then he ends up getting barged down. So, yeah, you can sort of understand that. Free kick for the Ivory Coast then. Left hand side of the penalty area then. It was won by Max Gradel. Max Gradel's going to be the one who's going to take it. By the looks of it, it'll either be, I think he's looking at maybe a short one and then across into the box. But we'll see what they make of this free kick. Here's the left hand side. He is actually going to swing into the box. It's in swinging free kick into the penalty area, headed away. Seri kicks it back into towards the penalty area. Claims offside. Max Gradel gets it on the left hand side. He's onside as well. And he's battling against Diatta. Diatta who gave the foul away in the first place actually. Max Gradel with the throw in end for the Ivory Coast. Seko Fofana to John Seri. Fofana. Long ball to the right hand side. Headed forward. Still in there for Ivory Coast. Senegal just about clearing it away. If you just joined us again for the second half, welcome back. If you joined us for the first time today, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing very, very well indeed. Thank you very much for joining us on this Monday evening. Wherever you are from around the world. And if you're watching this back on the replay, thanks for watching. The Ivory Coast still keeping hold of the ball. Foul. No, you're not giving it. Crasso hit the shot, but the free kick had been given to Senegal, I think, for foul on. Was it a foul on? No, that wasn't a foul on Diakite. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that was a foul. I'm not sure that was a foul on Diakite. I'm not sure about that. I don't think it was a foul. I think they've been hard done by there. Good pass! Good pass from John Zeri. Straight out of play for a throw. It's going to be Moussa Niakate with a throw for the Senegalese. And it's kicked forward. It was offside, surely. It was offside by a mile, surely. Yep, the offside flag. The offside goes up against him. Against Habib Diallo, the man who scored the goal inside 3 minutes. Well, inside 4 minutes, I beg your pardon, actually. Yeah, long ball. He's offside by a mile. God. He's offside by a mile. Is that not a foul in the back of him? Yep. Free kick to the Ivory Coast then again. Foul on Sangaré. God, he's had it all, hasn't he, Sangaré? Dear God. Dazzer Boamad Brad here. Nearly got me words in them. I nearly said Boa Bad Mad for some daft reason. I nearly got me teeth in one place. Boa Mad Brad. UTB, you're going on Sunday. Yes, I am. I'm going on Sunday. You're not Brad who's in a relationship with with one of my cousins, are you? Because I know one of my cousins has got a boyfriend called Brad, who I met at Christmas time, but I don't know if it's... Because I remember him saying he was a boyfriend. I don't know if it's you or whether it's a different Brad. Could be, might not be. No. Okay, I thought it wasn't. He said he said he watches both vlogs, so I just wasn't sure if it was you or not, because just because one of my cousin's boyfriends is called Brad, and I met him at Christmas time. I'm in secondary school. Oh right, well my cousins I think like 18, 19 now, so yeah. Oh, if you're in secondary school, it won't be you. I can't remember what his actual name is. I know it was Brad, but that was about it. The Stade Charles Conan Banny. This is the stadium that's hosting this game today. The Ivory Coast, the hosts coming forward then. With Omar Diakite puts it into the box. Whoa. Bit of uncertainty from Edouard Mendy there. But it just flashed past him. We're now for a throw in at the left-hand side. Diakite. I'll tell you what. If there was someone there to gamble at the far post, that's a goal. We hit Sunderland to Sunderland. Oh yeah, can't stand the Mackhams. And we don't have a rivalry with Bother. Yeah, but they've been chanting we hate Bother before. Ismail Assar says see you later to his foot. That's a pen! That's a pen, ref! How is he not given that? He hasn't given a pen for that, I can't believe it. Surely that goes to VAR. Surely that's a pen. Oh, Timbers of Eisen. That should have been a pen, that. Pape Sarr just decided to shove one of the players when he was getting the ball for the throw. I could have sworn that was a penalty on Ismail Assar. He was through. Ismail Assar's through. He's getting fouled there. He's getting fouled anyway. Mate. I think that is a penalty, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what VAR gives, because I reckon this will go to VAR. We'll have to see what VAR gives anyway. But if he goes to the monitor, then you know what's going to happen. Ismail Assar was down injured as well at the same time. Could it be a Senegal pen? We'll have to see. VAR is checking it. Doesn't say that VAR's checking it. We know they are. We know that VAR's checking it. Ooh. I'd have said that is a penalty, to be honest. I don't know. We're just waiting to see what's happening. We're waiting for VAR to decide what they're doing. Okay. No, it's no penalty. Wow. No penalty. Wow. Okay. I was thinking that. Thinking that was a pen, actually. Bit of a surprise there, but no penalty after all that. That'll add on to the added time, won't it? No subs made by either team so far, which is a surprise, given it's been a difficult game for both teams. I think sooner or later you'll need fresh legs on. Don't forget, if it is a draw, we go to extra time and penalties. Ball in. It's easy. Once again for Edouard Mendy. He hasn't really faced a shot. He hasn't really faced any shots on target, to be honest. Oh no, they had the one shot on target, but that was like the tightest of angles. He was never going to score from it. Especially when Edouard Mendy's good at defending his near post.
We're done again. Into Fofana. Sangare just uses his body to shield the ball. Under a challenge from Camara. Diakite into the middle. Fofana picking it up.
The win there. No, that's not a Ben. Abdou Diallo did well there, managing to hold them off. Oh!
Very similar to the penalty that Egypt won last night. Wanted ended before they went out on penalties.
Habib Diallo's just been booked now. Why's my hair gone like that? It needs cutting my hair. Yeah, I look like an alien. I look like an alien that can't see with my glasses off. Cause I really can't see. See, I'm sat here and I can see on the telly SENCIV, Senegal, Ivory Coast. I can see my screen. Take my glasses off. Cannot read that scoreboard at all. I have to go really, really close to the camera to be able to see it. Awful. Ugh.
I'd agree. Ivory Coast winning the midfield battle. Konon after Fofana. He's been a big presence. Him and Sangare.
Huddersfield have parted ways with Darren Moore.
Their side still trail. What would a goal do?
Ugh. Bloody hell.
Steps out from the back. Look at this. From the big centre-back.
Centre-half Kasunu was doing really well there. He's driving forward. I gotta say, if I'm gonna pick a man in the match, it'll be Ismail Jacobs. Jacobs has had a superb game at left back. He's played really well. I think he's had a great game at left back. Few players warming up there for the Ivory Coast, or the Elephants as they're called. When are we going to have the first subs, and who's going to make the first sub? That's a good ball. Oh, just hit with too much power and the touch was poor. There's Ismail Assar just putting his thumbs up for the pass. Just wasn't a good enough touch at all, really. 61 minutes. Senegal heading to yet another quarter-final as it stands. The champions of the the current champions, and it's the only time they've ever won the tournament. So the current champions, as it stands, knocking out the hosts, which I think most of us expected, and are heading through to another quarter-final. And they'll play the winner of Mali versus Burkina Faso, which is tomorrow. That's a foul, ref! Not given. Oh, hello. Mendy. Ooh. Thought he was going to pass that straight to them. He's going to foul him. Yep, I knew exactly what was going to happen there. Kasunu against Sadio Mane. I knew all along. Kasunu Yeah, as soon as he's won in, I was like, he's going to foul him here. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Sadio Mane shielding the ball. You go into the back of him, he goes down. It's a free kick, simple as that. I'm going to have 2 subs by the looks of it for the Ivory Coast. It's going to be 24. 24 on. It's going to be Kouame on. Really? Only been 3 shots all game. Oh, God. Not been much in the way of shots, has there? And who else coming on? Nicolas Pepe, by the looks of it as well. On. But who's going to come off?
I think he's been excellent tonight. Worked his socks off, Max Riddell. Over 100 caps for Ivory Coast. And in his first start, the 36-year-old has given everything.
Who else has come off?
19, Nicolas Pepe. And the other player to come off is Diakite. Just didn't quite go for it tonight, Diakite. For his effort either.
You really can't fault him for his effort. He's really hard.
Double substitution for the Ivory Coast, replacing number 14, Umar Diakite, and number 15, Max Gradel, is number 19, Nicolas Pepe, and number 20, Christian Kouame.
Europa League for Brighton and Ingra. Now Ivory Coast will make that, and 2 goals at the last against Nicolas Pepe. Time beginning to run out as we tip towards the 4th and final quarter of this game. Less, of course.
Okay, Nicolas Pepe finally comes on, and Kouame. I don't know why you would. I don't know why when you're against a team like Senegal you would drop Nicolas Pepe. Why would you drop Nicolas Pepe and Kouame? Easily they're better attackers. No disrespect, but they're much better attackers than Biddy Crasso and I mean Max Gradel's done all. Max Gradel has played alright, but Habib Diallo's shot was blocked by his own plate, but they still come through. Mane to the left, and there's a shot that was heading towards the far post. It's gone wide at the post. It was a shot from Ismail Jacobs, who's also had a really good game so far. It's because he doesn't get anywhere near enough precision on that. Not enough precision at all. Too much power, but no precision. We're gonna have a Senegal change by the looks of it as well. Gonna have a Senegal change, and it is gonna be the goal scorer off by the looks of it. Substitution for Senegal, replacing goal scorer number 20, Habib Diallo, is number 7, Nicholas Jackson.
Yep, I hope he's got what it takes to help his team over the line here. I mean, 1-0 is always the most dangerous score in football here, so hopefully he's come on with the goals and he can help his team.
Oh, hello. Oh, it nearly fell through to him, you know. Nearly fell through to him. That's Clark. Dear.
Did go close in the opening game against the Gambia, forcing a good save from Gambia goalkeeper Burkina Faso. He's now got the job of keeping the pressure on at the Ivorian end, stretching the play for Senegal when they can release the pressure that they've been under for such a long time in this game. Fofana. Ndika. Cross.
Ugh. Coughing all, bing, coughing all there. Ivory Coast away. Mendy got the ball, but then also got clattered.
the line of the strikers there, but he tried to chase it down, and unfortunately he allowed the Senegal to recover. But a lovely ball from Seri there, and a good confidence coming out there by Eduardo Mendy.
That's just been done, yeah.
Got a knock for his troubles. Edouard Mendy. He's not always had the best of luck in the Nations Cup. Mendy, he actually played an entire group stage for the first time ever.
That's the...
Couple of games because of COVID.
Oh, that was just...
And the time before that,
That was just confirmed that I'd had the...
the third group game of the rest of the tournament when Senegal got to the final in 2018 after
That's just confirming that I've had the blood test, basically.
against Kenya. I mean, Cameroon.
Test result won't come back for a few days, I reckon. As long as it doesn't take too long to come back.
Slow it down. Senegal might be advised to slow it down. Jaffa.
Not been the greatest of matches, but it's been been a tough game. Really tough game for both teams, actually.
There's only one set piece really in the
The Scotty and Sam McNeil did go for 2-1, thinking it would be tight. I thought Senegal would be battering Ivory Coast because I didn't think Ivory Coast were a good side. They haven't been a great side all tournament, but they're actually playing okay. It was a shot from Lamine Camara, just came in there from about 25 yards. At least 25 yards. And it was driven low, and it was just alongside of the post. Wasn't a bad attempt, 69 minutes in. Bet you're one of these people who give stick, mate. Me?
to open up for Senegal's side.
Are you on about me, or are you on about...
Needs support and doesn't have too much of it. Surrounded by orange
Are you on about me, or are you on about Brad in the chat?
camera.
Jackson?
Young star of Senegal.
Bet you're one of these people who give sticks, mate. Well, what, to Jackson?
Sergio Mane is there.
Well, he didn't have the... Well, I mean, him and Mudryk didn't have a particularly great start at Chelsea, did they? But, yeah, they've started... They've got into it and they've played a lot better, haven't they, really, now for Chelsea, but... Look, Jackson's a decent player. Jackson's a decent player.
Respect from Serge Aurier. Seems like he's been around forever. The 31-year-old. His fifth Nations Cup.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Jackson didn't actually start. I don't think Jackson started all bloody tournament, actually, but... To be honest, well, when you got the likes of Ismail Assar, you got the likes of Sadio Mane, etc., you know, like... And Habib Diallo's had a good tournament, so it's not going to be easy.
Fofana. Edingra. Comes off that left flank.
The Polish flag. Yo, someone thought it was the Indonesia flag.
This is a free kick opportunity and a yellow card as well.
It was just done as red and white because
Camera.
all the teams are supported with it, but you know, me teams are red and white, aren't they? That's why.
After the stage ended, the Ivorian fans see this as an opportunity
What's this?
to get back in the game, and they're cheering as well because they can see that Sebastian Haller is about to make his
Hi! Sebastian Haller's what? Sebastian Haller's coming back. Sebastian Haller is back in the Ivory Coast team, and the crowd's gone absolutely berserk. You'd think they'd celebrate. You'd think they'd scored a goal with the way they're going. They're going berserk because he's back.
This is exactly where his height could make a difference.
What numbers Seb Haller?
Sangari has given absolutely everything.
Who's gone off?
He's off.
Who else has gone off for Ivory Coast? Sebastian Haller's come on. What number Sebastian Haller?
The 22.
I didn't say who has gone off actually.
Chinks in the centre. Ivory Coast down.
Oh, what a save! Oh, double save from the keeper. That. It was a double save. Trying to work out what number. So it was a free kick in the box. The ball onside. Was still in there. Headed into the centre. Then headed towards goal. Great save by the keeper. Another shot saved. Right, Sebastian Haller is number 22. Oh, you idiot. I didn't want to do that, did I?
Panic stations of time for Senegal at the back. Jackson looking to play in Mane. Cut out by Kosovu.
What Sam is this? McNeil. You should know. Look at the name, mate. Oh, chance for two. Mane. Sa. Mane. Oh. He should have scored that. Who on earth went off Ivory Coast? Couldn't work out who the other one was that went off. Oh, so. We're having a cooling break then, gentlemen. In the meantime, double substitution made by Ivory Coast. Leaving the field was number 18, Ibrahim Sangaré, and number 11, Jean-Philippe Crasso. And coming onto the field was number 8, Frank Kessie, and number 22, Sebastian Haller. Oh, got a stuffed up nose. Time's running out. 15 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And Senegal into another quarter-final. This is the goal that they scored. As it stands, is taking them through to the next round. It was literally just after 3 minutes. It was Habib Diallo. Bang! He just hits it. Oh, he hits it with a lot of power, doesn't he? Power, precision, bang. They were leading inside 4 minutes. Oh, somebody had set off a flare in the stadium as well, by the way, when they scored. Only one sub's been made by Senegal so far. That's a great ball. Ivory Coast to win! Oh, what a save, Mendy. Ho, 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 ho. Nicolas Pepe hits the shot on his left foot. It's over a long ball. What a ball that is from the defender. And he just hits it first time on the volley on his left foot. And Mendy, I mean, it's sort of straight at him, isn't it? BVM. BVM, what the hell are you on about? Oh, Senegal coming in. This is going to get tasty. Final 10 minutes is going to get very interesting. It's a good block from Mendika for Ivory Coast. Corner now for the champions. Corner for the Senegalese. Blue Van Man. Right, okay. In the box from Senegal, corner. Oh, the keeper only parried it in front of him. Oh, just about. Oh, bit of uncertainty at the back there for the Ivory Coast keeper, Yahya Fafana. Are you must no.
Just pushed it out and really didn't push it out very fast. Straight back into the danger area.
Really poor goal. Wasn't great goalkeeping, that. Not very convincing.
Koulibaly
Ivory Coast could get an equaliser. Good pass.
side as well. Now, that's not where you want to see a goalkeeper pushing it out from a corner with so many bodies in the box.
Yeah, you can see the way the ball came there. He was expecting a catch from Koulibaly that did not come, and the ball caught him off guard there. That's why he just had to push it like that. But some very convincing goalkeeping there from.
Oh, glad you think so.
A little over 10 minutes.
Glad you think so.
Ivory Coast from going out of this competition. A much better Ivory Coast than we've
Come on, Senegal.
seen in the tournament so far.
I've got Senegal to win the tournament, so ideally get through.
Group stage. Senegal on paper
Oh,
not want to play. Seko Fofana is off. Well, he's been absolutely outstanding for the Ivorians tonight. The fifth and final change for Amer Faye, and it's Christian Kouame, a forward, as he goes for broke as he has to
I thought.
in the final moments of the.
Oh, it's 24 to come, wasn't it?
He started the last two, Kouame. He's not exactly the greatest of goal scorers, just
Ah,
three
bugger up.
in his previous 30 appearances for Ivory Coast.
So it was Simon Adingra that came on the field. I thought it's. So it was Simon Adingra that came on with Nicolas Pepe, and now Kouame has just come on.
He will do everything that he can to win this game, so he has to make those type of calls, and that shows that he's a coach who can.
Who was it that went off there? How have I managed that? I thought he came on earlier. Must have been. Yeah. Oh, it was Adingra that came on. I'm an idiot. I got that wrong then, didn't I? Substitution for Ivory Coast gone off as number 6, Seko Fofana. Needs a place by number 20, Christian Kouame.
You have to love about someone like Sadio Mane. I mean, even the other players around him get inspired when you captain your longest saving player in the team does that. This not when they are the better leader on this pitch.
I took Mia to one of the local Italian restaurants. Had pizza.
Attention is all around. The drums continue to beat.
Looks like Idrissa Gana Gueye is going to come on for for Senegal. Ivory Coast have used all their subs. Senegal are going to make their second change. It is going to be Idrissa Gana Gueye. And here's Sebastian Haller playing it forward. This is a good opportunity. Oh, that's a definite pen. Surely that's a penalty. What? He hasn't given a pen for that. The keeper comes out and he clatters him. He got fouled by the keeper and he didn't give a penalty. That should have been a penalty to Ivory Coast, but he's actually booked Kouame for arguing. Has he booked him for arguing? Has he booked him for diving? What's he booked him for? Oh, he's booked him for arguing. But Nicolas Pepe gets caught. Nicolas Pepe gets caught. He gets fouled by the keeper. That should be a penalty to the Ivory Coast. He gets caught by Mendy. I'm surprised that's not a penalty, to be honest.
This one, then I don't know what the penalty is or what VAR is for. This has to be reviewed.
That's going to be a penalty, surely. I'll be very surprised if that's. I'll be surprised if that is not a pen.
It's unbelievable how both the referee, the center referee, and his assistant referee
Yeah, go on to the monitor. This is going to be a penalty to Ivory Coast.
didn't even need VAR for that. That's a penalty.
Well, we wait for the official confirmation, but that's
Ah!
Aliou Cisse here.
He's booked the Senegal manager. And he's booked one of the coaches. This referee doesn't mess about.
Bench as well. He is not having a good few minutes.
It's a penalty. Clear penalty.
It wasn't going to. Meh, it's always going to be a pen, isn't it?
Here it is, touch inside. Well, Mendy has come out, takes down the man. And if that's not a foul,
You always run the risk. Goalkeepers always run the risk when they come out. They come out like that. They don't get anywhere near the ball. If the man, oh, I don't know.
and give them a lifeline to hold on.
He gets the man.
He doesn't need to see this too many times, but we are going back and forth. There's the touch. Past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, this is a pen. It's a definite pen, this. It's a pen, surely. You need to be careful, the Senegal man. He's been booked. Going to be a penalty, this. Yep, there's a penalty. Penalty for the Ivory Coast. And to be honest, Ivory Coast would probably have deserved, if they do score, it is deserved because they have played well, Ivory Coast, in this second half. Edouard Mendy gets booked for the foul. I thought it was going to be a penalty in the end. Even when I looked at the replay. Oh, wait. I mean, I don't know how they're arguing that. Kouame got booked for arguing. The Senegal manager? Looked like the Ivory Coast manager looked like he couldn't watch there for a minute. Well, this is going to be crucial for the Ivory Coast unless Edouard Mendy can save this. But the thing is, for me, I need Senegal to win this game. I need them to win the tournament. So, a lot of pressure. Going to be a lot of pressure. Senegal won the favourites to win it. It's going to be, yeah, as I thought it would be, it's going to be Franck Kessie. 85th minute.
Who will have the responsibility of taking this kick. He won the Scudetto in Italy.
It's the man who's won the Scudetto with AC Milan. Franck Kessie then. The substitute's going to step up for the Ivory Coast. He is so focused. There's loads of players on the Ivory Coast bench that just cannot watch. There's loads of players that just aren't watching. Kessie versus Edouard Mendy. 1-1!
Ivory Coast are level, and an enormous cheer comes out of this stadium and across the country, and all the substitutes run off the bench to celebrate with Kessié, and they are level, and the coolest man in Ivory Coast seems to be MS Faye, the interim coach. Kessié not far behind him. What an enthralling end we've got to this game. What drama here in Ivory Coast, and Clifford Malenga.
That's a good pen. Cool pen. Franck Kessie, the coolest man in Ivory Coast at the minute. That was cool as you like, under a lot of pressure as well. If he'd have missed, surely Senegal would have gone through. Flares have been set off in the stadium. Oh! The stadium erupted. The stadium's absolutely erupted after that goal. Franck Kessie, 1-1.
What a wonderful penalty, what a wonderful way to get back to the game. And we definitely have a game on our hands now.
What a moment from Kessié. He would have been disappointed
Bang.
to start this game.
Ow. Edouard Mendy took a little step to his right. Couldn't get anywhere near the ball because it's a well-hit penalty. Smashes it with power. And it's 1-1. Game on! As it stands into extra time. Oh. Equaliser for the Ivory Coast. Scored by number 8. Franck Kessie.
Believing that they could get a result in this game, and this is what they are proving to do right now. Momentum is in their favor right now. If they can just use it, they can actually go on to find the winner.
86-minute penalty. They're coming forward again, Ivory Coast. I miss Senegal. I need Senegal to win. I've got them to win the tournament.
For once they take a little bit of time and just don't bomb forward and just sit on it, and you can understand why.
Oh, might be going to extra time.
From the Ivorians for quite a long period of this game.
back, and they've shown that they're definitely an elephant.
With a long memory, but he's in behind it. That's a lovely touch. Can he get
The win that.
another
Oh.
touch, but he can't because it's heavy in the end from Nicolas Pepe.
A good takedown there from Pepe there, just overhits it there. But another great ball over the defense there of Senegal there, and just catches the defender off guard there. Unfortunately, Pepe just overruns that ball.
It seems for all their locking up and all their clever defensive work, if you just
Extra
play
time is looming.
get in behind the Senegalese defense.
Yeah.
Irony of irony.
Could be going to extra time, ladies and gentlemen.
Senegal's actually been up and down. Deep line anymore because of
Interesting game in our hands now.
the goal as well. Otherwise,
Oh!
to lose this game.
Well, what an end we have. Confirmation that Lamine Camara is off and Idrissa Gana Gueye, over 100 caps for Senegal, is on as they look forward and look long again. Kwame with the header. Pepe will
Who's that
put
that went
himself
off?
under pressure from Jacobs. Kessié
Who enough?
for Senegal. Out of position now.
Substitution made by Senegal. Leaving the field was number 25, Lamine Camara. And he was replaced by number 5, Idrissa Gana Gueye. Going to be into an added time soon. There'll be I reckon about, whoa,
I think that was taking one for the team from Jean.
what, 6-7 minutes, I reckon. 6-7 minutes, because if you include the cooling break as well, that was at least 2 minutes, about a 2-minute cooling break. That adds on. There's been a few free kicks given. Obviously the penalty, the VAR decision, etc., penalty, etc. I reckon there'll be at least 6 minutes.
Yet to see how many minutes of additional time there will be at the end of this absorbing round of 16 encounter. There's going to be 7
That was a foul, yeah, Steffo.
7 minutes for one of these sides to find a winner and avoid extra time.
Oh,
Jatta.
ball it. Ew. Oh, shoot. Ah, free kick. Added time brought to you by Double Johnson is 7 minutes. 7 minutes.
Well, what have we got in the next 7 minutes or so, Clifford?
Senegal cannot afford to get frustrated here. They've done well in the game there. They don't want to give it up in the last few minutes of the game there. There's still extra time to come. If you hold on there, anything can happen in extra time. But if you give up now, start creating unnecessary free kicks there and conceding penalties there. So they just have to keep going. They need to show that they are the defending champions.
Well, whatever happens, you've got to give enormous credit.
Going to be interesting this to see what happens. Header forward for Ivory Coast into the box. It's going to be easy for Edouard Mendy. It was Sebastian Haller who headed it towards goal.
The Frenchman who led Ivory Coast to the Nations Cup title in 2015 and your Zambia, Clifford, in 2012, was going to be coming in to do the job. The Ivorian Federation even asked the French Federation, Ifrenar, currently in charge of the French women's team, to do so. In the end, it was a no from the French Federation, so allowing MS Faye to go about his job. And he said, if you're not using the pressure in the run up to this game, then you're in the wrong job. Pressure as a player, and very casually he said, I'll find out about pressure as a coach.
There's going to be no more subs for Ivory Coast unless this goes to extra time. Senegal still got 3 more subs available. If it goes to extra time, then you got a 6th sub. This is where fitness, fatigue, determination all comes into play now. Who has the desire to find a winner? Well, we'll be into extra time. Everyone's showing their phone lights in the stadium. Looks decent, actually. Here comes Senegal. Ah.
And this is a completely different team. And they're coming forward again. Dingra. And they've got belief fully.
Foul.
And they've got a free kick as well. And they've got a big man up front.
Free kick Ivory Coast.
And Ivory Coast will continue to come for so much of this game, driving forward and forward. And I think we can say they have won their fans' adoration back in the last 90 minutes.
The stadium's mostly full of Ivory Coast fans. There's quite a lot of Senegal fans, though, mixed around the stadium, but it's mostly Ivory Coast fans, of course. Which you'd expect, obviously, them being the hosts. Free kick for the Ivory Coast coming up. 3 minutes into added time. In the centre, swung into the penalty area, and it's hit with far too much power. It's a goal kick. This was the free kick.
To get some support from them. You played a host nation in the Nations Cup in 2012. What was it like?
The pressure is just the goosebumps. I mean, are just so much that everything you do, you're doing it under pressure because you're fighting against the opposition and the crowd as well. It's what's happening in Senegal right now, and you can see that they are the defending champions, but you can see the names coming out as well because they're just human.
If we go to extra time, then bloody hell.
Surprise you.
They have to block out the pressure.
Who's going to have the nerve to step up and get a winner? Whether it be now or in extra time. Someone's going to have to find a winner. Or even penalty shootouts. Congo took Egypt to a penalty shootout and beat them. Who knows what could happen now. Looks like it's going to end 1-1 unless anyone can find a winner in these final 2.5 minutes. Koulibaly. Back to the defence. Sorry, back to the keeper in the end. I've got to say, Ivory Coast have probably been the better side. I think the host, obviously being the host, obviously I think the fans have, actually helped them. There's a few Senegalese fans there. What a ball! Oh, just about headed away in the end. Ivory Coast coming down. It's going to be end-to-end stuff for these final couple of moments. Kouame. The offside flag goes up against him. Is that offside? I don't think he was offside, you know. I don't think that was off. To be honest, his toenail was probably offside, but I didn't think that was offside at all. Didn't look it. Seko Fofana wasn't happy about that decision. Here's Nicholas Jackson, a man from Chelsea. Long ball from Diatta into the penalty area. Sadio Mane battling for it. Mane gets it. He's in the box. Pulls it back. There's a shot and it's took a deflection. Now for a corner. Ghana gave it a shot. In the end, took a deflection. Last minute corner for the Senegalese. Can anyone find a winner? Or will we be heading to 30 minutes more? Been a hard game. A hard game for both of these teams, I've got to say. In the box from Senegal corner, it's gone to the far post. It's awful. And Van Kessie's just going to see that out for Cote d'Ivoire throw in. One last attack, possibly, maybe, for the Ivory Coast. Okay, no, they're not. Nah, they're not going to go forward. They're just going to go to extra time. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, you got to say fair play to the Ivory Coast, because they've done well in that second half. They've cancelled Senegal out second half. They've played well in this second half, actually. I bet the stats are in their favour. Oh, no, the stats aren't in their favour, actually. They've done well to keep them out, though. 9 shots to 5 in Senegal's favour. Only 2 shots on goal for Senegal. 4 shots on goal for Ivory Coast. Well, we're going to find out what happens either in the next 30 minutes or by penalty shootout. Oh. Hard game to call now. It's off to extra time. This isn't exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to go extra time, to be honest. Because I need Senegal to win. I've got them to win the tournament, so I'll be a bit miffed if they don't. Oh dear. Off to extra time. Oh, well. I mean, people are looking at me going, nah, not a brilliant game, but at the end of the day, it's been a hard game for both teams. Ivory Coast haven't made it easy at all for the Senegalese, and the champions are finding it difficult. They're finding it difficult at the moment. I mean, the crowd is definitely helping Ivory Coast. But that penalty, I think it was a pen. I think it was a penalty in the end, so I don't think they can have too many complaints. Extra time is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dear me. It's a good pen from Kessie. Quite enjoyed this. Being able to celebrate a goal against Leeds, I quite enjoyed it. You wouldn't have seen on the camera because I didn't record this bit, but I was effing an hour at Leeds. Because I absolutely can't stand them. Cannot stand them. What? Really? A West Brom fan had a photo with one of the coppers and then got he got a form saying that he got a letter saying that he was put on bail for what? Grounds for imposing conditions. The above named persons being granted bail subject to following conditions. These conditions are imposed because they appear necessarily to prevent that person from, for the person's own protection. What? Well, so he got given a bail note. He got given a letter saying that he was released on bail. What? For having a photo with a copper just because of data protection? Ugh. You know that the law is absolutely stupid. Some of the laws these days are balmy. You can get done for having a photo with a policeman. I'd have told him to plod off. Oh my God's sake. I've never seen anything stupid like that in my life, but that is balmy. Anyways, so you get oh my God, so you get prosecuted for having a photo of a copper. But at the end of the day, if they've allowed you to have a photo of them, then that's the policeman's, and it's the policeman that should be into trouble, not the person. Extra time is underway. I found that stupid, I'm afraid, that, but never mind. Sorry, but that's absolutely balmy. How many more times you're allowed to film and take pictures of the cop? Mate, a West Brom fan took a photo with a police officer and then he got prosecuted because of persons or might. Well, he must have been allowed to take a photo with the policeman. He must have allowed it. Otherwise he'd have told him off for taking the photo. Unless it's because he put on land or something, but they put him on bail for... Oh, it sounds like bail, sounds like data protection, etc. Oh, do you know that the laws are absolutely balmy. It was on Instagram, I just seen it. West Brom fan given a bloody bail notice. I've never seen anything stupid. Haven't you got nothing on tomorrow? Well, I'm busy for most of tomorrow. I haven't got anything tomorrow night, I suppose, so I could do a stream tomorrow, but I don't want to be doing streams every day, you know. I don't want to do streams every night, you see, you know, because it ends up being quite a lot. It ends up being quite a lot for me, to be honest. To be honest, I could do both games tomorrow. Now it's stopping me, but the only problem is whether I have to get the bus back from my voluntary work, etc. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably about it's been about midnight the last couple of nights. Half midnight the last few days. Anytime between 12 and midnight normally is when I send it. Actually, 12 and quarter. So anytime between, anytime between 12 and like 1:15 is sort of when I tend to pack it in and disappear. Well, we've gone to extra time, ladies and gentlemen. Not what I was expecting coming into this game. I do 11 till 3:30 on a Tuesday at the charity shop. Which people say is when you don't get paid. No, but it actually gets you good experience. I've been working there for nearly a year. I've been there for nearly a year and I quite enjoy it. Because you get to interact with customers and stuff. You know, at the end of the day, I'm all about interactions. Mostly me. So what time you... No, get rid of that language. We don't want that language in the chat, thank you. What time do you wake up? When I'm going to go, about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So any time between 9:30 and 10, really. If I'm not up by 10, I get woken up. So there you go. I know what you mean, but you keep saying all that, right? But you got to remember, that was Harvey who said that on the stream. It was nothing to do with me whatsoever. I never said it. It was nothing to do with me. Stop putting it in the chat, mate. It doesn't look good in the chat. You're just dirty, pure simple. Well, to be honest, me and the lads are dirty-minded. But the thing is, you got to remember, we watch the likes of me. I watch a lot of Jimmy Carr. Harvey. I don't know why I said that on stream anyway, but no, that was him who said that. But as soon as he said that, I just went, no. I was thinking no, because no. I don't know why I said it in the first place. It was nothing to do with me, so. No, of course not. He was saying it as a joke anyway, but I don't know why he said it. I'll just let you know, by the way, Plymouth did better at Leeds than Norwich. Serge Aurier has been booked now.
touch on it.
Cinnamon and dies on.
He's only had about 30 or 40 minutes of playing time, but he's scored 1 goal and made 1 assist.
Substitution for Senegal, replacing number 18 Ismaila Sarr, is number 13 Iliman Ndiaye. Apparently, lads over the teachers, over the female teachers. Ha! That's nah. Well, if they did, I've never seen anything like that at school. Didn't do it when I was at school. No, I'm saying if that ever happened at my school, I haven't seen. Well, if that did happen, I wouldn't have noticed. I never tend to do it. I never tend to do it. I never do it anyway. But I never tend to see anything like that. I've never seen anything like it in schools. Anyone who does it at school is just plain and simply. I won't say it. Let's just be kind about it. Anyone who does it at school is called brainless. Brainless and daft. Put your words right. No, I was gonna say something a lot different than that, but
Made a real impact in there. Coming forward again here. Ivory Coast. Laid inside.
Aurier hitting it from distance. Aurier with a shot there from distance, and it just went wide at the post. I thought that was heading in. The Ivory Coast are all over them in a set. Oh my God, they are all over them in extra time. All these young teachers now wear the clothes that attract the young lads. Oh, well, they would do, wouldn't they? Yeah, would do. In the modern age, a lot of kids are just rude, abusive. Certainly are in my area. You get primary school kids swearing at you and everything. I'm thinking, who's taught you this? Whoever's taught you this is just, it's just absolutely stupid, I'm afraid. Whoever's taught you that is stupid. Yeah, the Ivory Coast fans are robbing their team on. They are well up for this now. 8 minutes into extra time. Apparently kids in Norwich are kicking people's front doors in. Mate, there's loads of kids around here. They keep setting things on fire. Loads of arsonists.
And they're just so quick to close down the space for the Senegalese Ivory Coast.
Yeah, they're so hungry. They have learned their lesson from the first half. That whenever they gave space to Senegal, they were in trouble. But whenever they close the space, Senegal had nowhere to go, and that's what they're trying to do right now. Just wait for them.
Well, if there's anybody should be called Lions, it's Ivory Coast tonight, not necessarily the Senegalese, as we saw just how close that was from Aurier, and to getting an Ivorian touch that might have taken it beyond Mendy. Who's now ring out when Senegal get their foot on the ball? We've not heard that before in the preceding 100 minutes or so. And cheers when the ball goes out.
Yeah, they're smelling a victory here, the Ivory Coast fans here, so they'll make sure that they'll try and drown out the sound of the Senegalese and the confidence whenever they're on the ball there.
Well, sometimes these extra time periods are very, very cagey affairs, but Ivory Coast absolutely want to go and win it. And Adingra, if he could have done that.
Come on, I need Senegal to win this, you know.
Back into Sarr, who sets Jacobs on his way. He's got Jackson in the middle of the try as well. What about crossing it in? Booze again. And that's clipped in behind. And Colonel got a touch.
Still got the wheels. Yeah, of course.
Aurier in any case, but he wasn't taking any chances.
It's a rough area, mate.
Fafana is down.
Ouch. Yeah, Fafana was... What happened here? So the cross comes in from Jacobs. It does take a slight deflection, I think. And he's won it back into his own goal, and he's... Oh. His arm hit... He was reaching for it. His arm hit the crossbar. and he clattered into the post as well at the same time. Painful one. He clattered into the post. It's an awful area.
There were question marks about him after the four conceded against Equatorial Guinea. And it's been a problem position of sorts for the Ivorians.
Oh dear.
Recent years, the goalkeeping position.
Yeah, bit of a painful one for Fofana there, the keeper.
Kept goal in the last Nations Cup, 37 years.
How rough. Put it this way, there's always gangs at the shops, and there's been, well, in the last 1 or 2 weeks, there's been bloody assaults and you name it.
What a game.
Doors kicked in, bloody,
Of your first ever senior coaching
um,
job, even if it is an interim one.
What a moment to be alive for him.
yeah, it's become a crime area the last couple of weeks because there's been police here. There's always police around this area. It is awful. So this is why in this area you keep yourself to yourself. Keep yourself to yourself.
Senegalese Federation President
Corner in from the Senegalese. It's headed forward. Overhead kick. Oof.
Echo comes in.
Abdou Diallo with the overhead kick, and it's
But it was a good head from Koulibaly and Jallo.
went for the overhead kick.
From that angle, not a bad effort whatsoever.
That's not too far away, you know that.
For the connection, but it was asking a lot. He did score in the knockout stage 2 years ago, Jallo. A really smart turn.
I don't know what's happening.
From him in the semi-finals against Burkina Faso.
You out in the morning?
Just one of 2 goals he's got for
Oh,
Senegal.
yeah. I thought it was Thursday you were out.
Storming forward. He's in
Oh.
boundless energy.
Well, if I need to, then I will.
Despite being in the twilight of his career, the 31-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we couldn't have knocked on people. We thought they're going to be set up about half an hour.
Oh,
A bit too early for you, really.
I'm sure a lot of youngsters are watching back home in their countries and they must be admiring what they're seeing here. They want to be like Sergio Ori
Take his,
and Cristiano Ronaldo.
take a
and so
sample and then we're
I
going to
can
pick
learn
me
a lot of
out.
things about the importance of taking care of your body.
by Tucker.
Probably better
So
get
the
them
former
myself.
Zambia international Clifford
Yeah.
Malanga alongside me.
Right.
Ivorians thought that was their ball, but I
No,
think
she
that's,
doesn't.
Really came off Christian Kouame.
Mate,
Goal
mate,
in Serie A
barely,
this season for him.
barely anyone knocks.
Nations Cup.
Barely anybody knocks.
Unfairly so.
No one knocks
Well, Jean-Marc
these days.
Dazzer is doing incredibly well. These are his first minutes of the tournament. He's 32 years
I wouldn't get. I've got a doorbell, but nobody uses the doorbell at night because we've got next door neighbours who have got about 2 or 3 kids next door, and they go to bed pretty early. I only know because I never hear anything at this time of night. You could be taking your pants off and Hello Mama comes in. No, that doesn't normally happen. Because when I'm getting changed, they're normally downstairs. It's normally when I'm live. Sadio Mane tried to keep it in play. Oh, well. Yeah, it was a goal kick. It went out before the keeper even got it. But yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, yeah. But no, it doesn't happen. We're into the final minute of the first half of extra time. You could be doing something in your room. To be honest, normally the only things I do in my room are either sleeping, streaming, gaming, watching telly, playing darts, like, you know, or watching videos. And I don't do a lot these days at home. I was playing a bit of darts earlier on. Hit a 140 earlier. It was almost a 180. It was just the wire away. So, you know, how would you rate your privacy in your room out of 10? How tidy is your room out of 10? You haven't seen the other side, mate. At a time brought to you by Double Johnson is 1 minute. 1 minute. This side is sort of tidy. The other side is things. The other side, there's things dumped on top of each other. So yeah, that side of the room, no. Probably 5, because this side is sort of tidy. That side isn't. Yeah.
They must have thought when they took the lead so early on the game that it was the perfect start, but sometimes you can score too early.
It's because I haven't got a lot of room for stuff. I mean, I've got a bloody massive TV box. I've got the because of my massive TV now. The box that had the TV in is still in the room because we can't get it into the bloody shed at the minute. There's too much in there. You know. Yes, Marty. Ah, brilliant goalkeeping. Oh, great save keeper. That's half time. You have that great TV. No, we gave that. That went ages ago. I got a new telly. It's what is it? It's called a Sharp. Whatever is it? I'll say it. Sharp Roku. ROKU TV. 101 centimeters, full HD, smart LED TV. It is 40 inch. 40 inch, and it doesn't even look. 40 inch, and it doesn't even look that big. Yeah. To be honest, it went ages ago because it stopped working at one point. But we'd had that TV. That was the TV that was from. Oh God, we'd had that TV for how many years? So half time and extra time, still 1-1 as it stands. If there's no winner in the second half, it is penalties. Yeah, it's a fairly big telly. It's a big telly, but it doesn't look much bigger than the other one I had. The other one I had was 32 inch. 32 inch telly I had before. But I had to get a new one because there was problems with the other TV. There was apparently there was problems with the screen and there was problems with the DVD player. There was problems internal with the TV, and Curry said, we can't fix it, so we'll give you 114 quid or something it was towards another telly. Well, that TV I got, 40 inch TV, full HD smart LED TV from Curry's, 219 quid. So, you know, I mean, it's not too bad, is it? 219 quid for a 40 inch telly. You know, 40 inch smart telly. It's not too bad, you know. Serious question, how's Daddy Snakes sweet? And don't say you don't know. No, I don't know because I don't know when he's going to have them. I don't know if he's... I'm pretty sure he keeps saying to me I haven't had them yet. I don't know when he does have. This is the problem though. The problem with getting him things like that is because he doesn't really eat sweets. He's more into the likes of toffee. He's more like chocolate and toffee, etc. And Baileys, he likes Baileys on occasions, but yeah, he doesn't really do sweets as such. Because he'd rather eat them or hide them from you. Yeah, the his I wouldn't eat them. Unless he asked me to, then no. Second half underway, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes to decide the game. Otherwise, it is a penalty shootout to decide who goes through to the quarter-final to play tomorrow's winners, which will be either Morocco, South Africa, Mali, or Burkina Faso. I got the guy 3 packs. You're telling me not eating them yet? No, I did say that he doesn't. I did say to you ages ago he doesn't really do sweets. I did tell you that he doesn't really do sweets, does he?
between his teeth.
I don't know how many of these Christmas presents he's still got. He's probably still got a fair bit.
Crushes of the ball. We've seen that when he's played in the Premier League in England, he's shown his ability to cross the ball. So those are just once off, but he can put in a better ball.
He certainly can. He didn't actually play in the last game, Serge Aurier. Hard to imagine, given the impact he's had tonight. Mendy, every time he gets it in the back, the Ivorian fans cheering and trying to apply some pressure. Connor, Siri, not the best.
Just looking at
touch
notifications.
trying to, Adingra, I should say, trying to muscle Jatta off the ball.
Mendy will get cheered there by the fans because we have seen his footwork isn't the best, and we have seen him make mistakes in very important games, even for his former club Chelsea. So the fans know what they expect. What they can
Oh yeah, it's getting worse here, isn't
Kwame,
it?
Alea, back to Kwame. Nice link-up play between those two. Connor. That is offside over on this near side, but the flag up on the far side. Ali Cisse, work to do in his previous 21 Nations Cup games, excluding shootout. He's lost just 2, both of them to Algeria. And then the shootouts, well, lost against Cameroon in 2017 and one, I said, against the Egyptians 2 years ago. He has never gone out in any stage earlier than the quarterfinals.
Why is he?
That was in 2017 on penalties, and then they've reached the final. The last 2 that were played in 2019 and 2021. Jallo trying to switch it out. Aurier cushions it nicely on the chest. He tries to get Pepe moving over on the far side into Seri, and he just could feel Jackson coming. Trying to dispossess him from behind.
Ouch.
Tika loves that diagonal ball and he goes for it again. Aurier will pick it up into Pepe. Nice little play between those two down the right flank for Ivory Coast. Kessier.
Is anyone gonna do that? Is anyone gonna win? Is anyone gonna find a winner? Oh, it'll have to be in the next 10 minutes or so. Otherwise, it's going to be, yeah. Ball in, easy for the keeper.
Was just behind Edouard Mendy. A nice shape, nice bend.
Yeah, very good ball from Mandringa there. Just unfortunately, no one was running after the ball there.
Mane for Senegal. Kessier adjusts to a foul. Groans ring out from the Ivorian fans inside this arena.
They believe they can win. They believe they deserve to win this game, and they are playing at home, so they'll definitely want to make it to the next round.
They are definitely ahead on points if this were a boxing contest, Ivory Coast, but it isn't. And at present, Senegal are well in it, and as we see with that chance for Mane at the end of that first period of extra time, they can turn this around in the blink of an eye. Good try. Jackson now.
Here's Jackson on the right. The reason I haven't commentated so far is just nothing's happened in extra time. In this period so far.
Jatta. He dropped the shoulder to go around Adingra.
Nothing's really happened in this period of extra time. Are we going to see... Is anyone going to step up and win the game? Or will it be a battle of who's got the nerve in the penalty shootout? Well, Egypt didn't. My local chippy deal. 2 large cards, 2 large chips. Well, if that's in Middlesbrough, 2 large cards and 2 large chips is about 18 quid. 2 fillet burgers, they're normally about £4 each. 2 sausages, they're about £2. £2 odd. 2 desserts, you're looking about 3 quid each. So 2 large cod, 2 large chip. But you got to remember though, this is down south. The prices are more expensive down south. So just say 10 quid for the 2 cods and chips. For 20 quid, sorry. 2 fillet burgers, just say about £4.50. £4.50, something like that. 4 quid. There's 28. 2 sausages are about £2 on each. And then 2 desserts. That's decent. You're saving about, I'd say you're saving about 6-7 quid. You're not saving too much, but I reckon you're saving a bit. Come on, get it. £6 for the burgers are. Really? That's stupid. How much is a bloody large cod and chips there? I dread to think. What's a large cod and chips? What, about 12 quid? Was it 8 quid or something stupid? I don't know. Here's Mane on his right foot. Tries to play to Ganagué. Ganagué doesn't keep hold of the ball. Cut the Ivoire coming forward now. On the right hand side is Nicolas Pepe. Driving forward on his left foot. Plays it. A shot from Kessie was blocked. And then Kouame on the right. Into the centre! And in the end, it was away by Mendy, and they've just about managed to get away in the end. Glimpse HC, Ivory Coast. Yeah, probably because... oh, hello. Mane's in. Mane's in. Oh, he's took far too long to do anything. Mane on his left foot. Into the centre. Oh, it might fall. It's all a bit messy. No one can get hold of it. Oh, and it's gone through to the keeper. That got a bit messy. That really got messy, didn't it? So cod large is 12 quid. Well, there's 24 quid. Chips large are 4.50. That's 9. Now there's 31. Well, there's 33 quid for a start. There's 34. That's 33 quid for a start. 38 quid. Well, 46 quid minimum. 49. So it's at least 50. At least all that is at least what? 50 to 55 quid. Ridiculous. 150 for a can. Get stuffed. Seri is magic. Oh yeah, he's I thought I recognised Gene Seri. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing for yeah, he's playing for Ivory Coast at the minute. Sadly for you, I need unfortunately for you, I need who do I need? I need Senegal to win because I've got them to win the tournament. Now what's happened here?
As we see some changes, then they're going to come out and it's
Oh dear.
penalty takers. And who are the 5 individuals who are going to take them? But as we see so often in this tournament, often it's far more than.
Oh dear. Lazio want Morgan Whittaker. Oh dear.
Ivory Coast have seen their players.
Ivory Coast are going to make their extra time substitution, which is allowed. So you're allowed an extra sub during extra time.
Singo waiting to come on. He's a right back.
It's going to be Wilfred Singo who's going to come on. What's happening? They're just delaying it at the minute. Cape Verde are massive. But they're doing well. They're doing really, really well at the moment. I can't believe how well they're doing. Okay, I think what's happened. So who's come off then? Was it earlier? Okay, so it's Casino got injured. So he's off.
When he's done the job that he was brought into the side to do today.
Extra time substitution for Ivory Coast, replacing number 7, Odilon Kusunu, is number 5, Wilfred Singo.
Right hand side of the central defensive 2 as Bamba Dieng of Senegal. He is a penalty taker for them, and that's why he's being brought on. Wasn't in the original 23 for the first game. Didn't come off the bench in the latter 2. Came into the squad very
Bamba Dieng is gonna come on for Senegal. 4 minutes to go plus added time, and then we are heading all the way to a penalty shootout. Egypt, the record champions, lost to Dominican Republic of Congo on penalties last night. Will Senegal, the current champions, knock out the hosts, or will the champions be sent home? For my bets, buddy, sake, let's hope it isn't the case, because if they lose, that's me outright bet knackered. Bye. Nice of you to join us, Glimpse. Anyway, thanks very much. At least we got a glimpse of you in the stream. Who's gonna gamble? Who's gonna be brave? Who's gonna step up? No more. This is where you've just got to go for it, everyone. You've got to go for it. No. Aurier did not go off. Aurier didn't go off. No, Aurier didn't go off for Senegal. What's it on about? It wasn't Aurier that went off for Senegal. It was Odilon Kasunu because he was injured. Well done, Sky Sports. Get it right. Extra time substitution for Senegal, replacing number 22, Abdou Diallo. Is number 9, Bamba Dieng. This is where people will join us now because we're heading to penalties as it stands. Unless there's a last minute winner. It doesn't look like there's going to be a last minute winner at the minute. Although, hello. Haller heading it twice there. And away for Senegal. It's actually going to be a case of end-to-end stuff now. Both teams are going to go for it. It's a long ball forward. It's going to go straight back to the Ivory Coast defender, isn't it? Yeah. Here's Conan, who's had a really good play. Conan's had a great game, hasn't he, Conan? I think he's had a really good game. Well, looks like we're going to pens. Who's going to have the nerve to win on penalties? Foul. Free kick for the Ivory Coast. It's inside their own half, though. Going to be entering added time. I reckon there's only 2 minutes of added time. There won't be much. Adingra to Conan. Added time brought to you by Double Johnson is 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Mate, their manager's nervous as hell. Just over a minute left of added time to try and find a winner. It's going to be a long throw from the right for the Ivory Coast. Okay, never mind, it was a short throw in the end from Aurier. Aurier swings it into the box and it's into the gloves of Edouard Mendy, who came out and grabbed it. One last attack maybe for Senegal. Is this just going to have to be a case of thump it forward? Get it forward. No, that's terrible. Ivory Coast back with the ball again. Gonna be a penalty shootout here, I reckon. Oh, long ball forward. Headed away. 20-11. Oh, God. Pepe on the right hand side now. Against Jacobs, who's had a class game at left back. It's in there. Haller. Oh, ref giving a free kick anyway for foul on the Senegalese player. Okay.
And that may well be it, and will surely be it. When this ball goes up in the air, I mentioned Pierre Acho of Gabon may well blow his whistle. Let's see. Not yet. Bamba Dieng with the header. Also goes to the ground, but he didn't wait long because the final whistle blows. And we go to penalty shootout for the second time in as many nights.
Okay, we're going to penalties, everyone. We're going to pens. It's finished 1-1. Yes, I know. Right. Oh, great. Off to penalties. Yep. Except we've just got. Except the game I'm doing just gone to penalties. So I've got to.
Oh, doing penalties now.
Move that. It's gone to penalties this game. Right, we're going to pens, everyone. Oh, crikey.
Is it a draw like at the minute?
Yeah, it's finished 1-1 after extra time.
Oh, exciting.
Oh, nerve-wracking, probably. I hate penalty
Who do you want
shootouts.
to win?
Senegal, I've got them to win the tournament.
Oh, okay.
So, not ideal if they lose, you see.
Oh, well, see what happens there.
Hold on to your hats, everyone. We're going to penalties. Okay. Absolute joke, I want to sleep. Okay, just to confirm, I've changed the scoreboard to 0-0 because obviously I changed it to 0-0 when we're going to penalties. The game itself has finished 1-1 at the end of 90 minutes and then has also finished 1-1 at the end of 120 minutes. Neither team could find a breakthrough, which means that this clash of champions versus hosts is heading to a penalty shootout. How's your nerve? How is your nerve? God. Off to pens. Oh. How's your nerve? Hold on to your hats, everyone. This is going to be interesting. I mean, Dominican Republic of Congo knocked out Egypt yesterday, and their goalie scored the winning penalty. I can get rid of all this now. Oh no, I can't. No, I won't actually, because I don't know how many depends which pen takers are going to be taking them. So I'll have to see who's taking which pen. I assume Sadio Mane is taken. Wait, Sadio Mane normally takes the fifth pen. He took the fifth pen I think last time, Koulibaly and Serge Aurier, the two captains, just in discussion with the referee to decide which side it's going to be. To decide which end the penalties will be taken, and also who's going to have the first pens. Penalties going to be taking place at the right side, the right hand side. With regards to who's taking the penalties first, okay, so Senegal won the toss, so it was up to them. It's up to them as to whether they take the first penalties or second. We'll soon find out. I know Senegal won the toss, but will Senegal take the first penalty if they decided to go second? I mean, it doesn't matter really. It's always a nerve-wracking time. It's nerve-wracking for goalkeepers. It's nerve-wracking for the penalty takers. Penalty shootouts are horrible. Can't lie, this looks like an African version of the KCOM Stadium. Or the MKM Stadium it is now called. This looks like an Ivory Coast version of Hull City's ground. Similar layout, other than the one-in tracks, obviously. Right, who's going in goal first? Looks like it might be Edouard Mendy, you know? Okay, well, they're just doing their usual fist bump to say good luck, both keepers. Doing their fist bump. Now, Senegal did win the toss. And I think Senegal will probably take the first pens. You'd think that Senegal would take the first penalties, but it's up to them as they go first or second. Referee just explaining the rules to the keepers, of course. Not like they need reminding. Okay, Edouard Mendy has walked away from the goal. Oh, actually, has he gone back? What's happening here? Both keepers are still in discussion with the referee. Okay. It is, as I thought. Senegal did win the toss, which I said about a few moments ago. They'd won the toss, and Senegal are going to take the first penalty. Who else other than the captain, Kalidou Koulibaly, to take the first penalty for the Senegalese and the African champions? Kalidou Koulibaly, the centre-back, the captain, the skipper stepping up for the Senegalese. Putting the ball on the spot. How's your nerves, everyone? First penalty then. Koulibaly versus Yaya Fofana for the Senegalese. It's a right-footed pen. Brilliant pen. Brilliant penalty. That's 1-0 already. Great pen. Goalkeeper's gone round. Goalkeeper's gone the wrong way. Great penalty. I didn't change the scoreboard, did I? Great penalty. 1-0 Senegal. I forgot to change the score there for a minute. Koulibaly took a pen, scored it. The first penalty for the hosts. He's taking his time. Mendy's taking his time to get onto his goal line as well. Tell you what, the nerves must be jangling in that stadium. Nicolas Pepe with the first penalty for Ivory Coast. Oh, good pen. Low into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper Edouard Mendy goes the right way, but it's just underneath him. It's right in that. Oh, it's in that far corner, isn't it? Yeah, low into the far corner, easy. Yeah, Mendy goes the right way, but to be honest, it's a well taken penalty. He's nowhere near it. Yeah, he's nowhere near it. So that is 1-1. I took the bloody scoreboard off there. Why did I do that? Next pen, second pen for Senegal. And it's going to be... Who is this? I can't remember. I can't work out who's stepping up here. Either way, it's a great penalty. There's Papissar. Papissar was in the end with the penalty. I couldn't tell, I couldn't see the bloody number. Papissar with a good pen. Again, he just smashes it. Does he? Yes. Smashes it straight down the middle. Straight down the centre of the goal. And Fofana dives left. It's straight down the middle. It's a great penalty. 2-1 to Senegal. Ivory Coast's second penalty then. Second penalty for the Ivory Coast, and it is going to be taken by Christian Kouame. Christian Kouame against Edouard Mendy. Mendy jumping around on his line. Kouame stood focused. One up. Good pens. Tell you what, been good pens. Both of Ivory Coast pens have been right in the corner. Right footed. In the corner. Again, Mendy's not far from it. But it is right in that corner. Difficult to get them. 2 good penalties from Ivory Coast. 2 good pens from Senegal. 4 perfect penalties. Next penalty then. 2-2 after 4 penalties in total. 2 penalties each. Next up for the next up for Senegal. It's actually the other defender. The man from Nottingham Forest. It's Moussa Niakate with this pen for Senegal. It's going to be a left-footed penalty. Don't always like the left-footed pens. He's hit the post! Never like the left-footed penalties. Left-footed penalties are never particularly good. Advantage Ivory Coast. Bloody hell. I tried to go for placement and he didn't get enough precision on that. It came off the post. I mean, I can't lie. If that's on target, keeper doesn't stand a chance. He's gone the wrong way. That's the first missed penalty. First penalty missed. Moussa Niakate. Oh dear. Advantage Ivory Coast. Third penalty, and their penalties have been superb. It's Sebastian Haller with the next penalty. Yeah, good pen. Mate, their managers. Oh, their managers' nerves. Oh my god. Their manager's nervous as hell. Mendy didn't even dive. He thought he was going to go middle, and then he just smashed it into the corner. He just smashed it into the keeper's right-hand side. Who's next to the Senegal penalty? Bamba Dieng. He came on I think specifically for this penalty shootout. Because he is a pen taker. Bamba Dieng for Senegal. Oh, what a pen.
Went the right way, but it is 3-3 now.
No goalkeeper is saving that from there. Right down into the corner of that goal post there. Very, very
Oh, that's a cool pen. That is cool as you like. Straight in the bottom corner. Keeper dived late.
That was what he was brought on to do.
Oh, that's a good pen. He was brought on for that shootout, and I can see why. Ivory Coast, yet to miss a pen. This is where I've jinxed it. Mendy walking onto his goal line. Who's this with the next pen for the Ivory Coast? Tell you what, the Ivory Coast players are nervous as hell. Next penalty for the Ivory Coast is going to be taken by... I can't work out who it is. Oh! Only just. It's only just. Mendy, I think Mendy got a touch on it. Oh, Serge Aurier. Oh yeah, Serge Aurier, wasn't it? Goes down middle. It does take a slight touch off Edouard Mendy's hand, no? Okay, Sadio Mane then. With Senegal's 5th penalty. He has to score. And the bad news is for Senegal, even if they score, Ivory Coast could still win it because they haven't missed a penalty. All the pens have been well taken. The 5th and final penalty for Senegal, and it is Sadio Mane. He won it last year. Won it last time. Oh, hey. He won it last time on penalties in the final, and bloody hell, he has smashed it. One up, bang! Smashes it down the middle. Keeper's dive to his right. No chance. It is all on Edouard Mendy. If Edouard Mendy fails to save this penalty, Senegal, the champions, will be out. And I tell you what, this will be quite something if Senegal and Egypt, the 2 finalists from last time, both get knocked out. Who is this final penalty going to be who's taking this final penalty then?
Everybody is on their feet inside this arena as Mendy comes out and tries to apply a little
So
bit of pressure.
Mendy,
All he can do in this moment,
and it's
play with the mind of Kessié.
oh, Frank Kessie. Yeah, he didn't. He scored the penalty in the original game.
Across the Ivory Coast.
This to win it.
If he can convert this one kick of the ball. And
It's in. That's it.
he goes to through to the goal.
He's hit it high
Kick up and net.
into the top of the net.
And Kessié
Oh my word! The scenes. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have knocked out Senegal, and that's. Oh my word! This is why AFCON is so unpredictable. There's been shocks galore in this tournament. The winners, Senegal, have now been knocked out by Ivory Coast. Last night, Egypt, the record champions, lost to Dominican Republic of Congo. The 2 finalists from last time are out in the round of 16s. Wow. Wow. Oh. Wow.
In Zambia, they'll be saying, Bola Iwawa, football is painful. And that's what's happening in Senegal right now.
Wow.
Congratulations to Ivory Coast.
Well, it is going to be some party. Not just here in the capital, Yamoussoukro, but also
Oh, it's a great pen. He smashes it, doesn't he?
What a moment for the Ivorians. What a moment for the Elephants. It is so hard to express just how little faith fans had in their team a week ago. They said, we don't even know if you want to go to the second round. We don't believe the team can do anything. Well, now they're in the last 8, and belief will be cursing through their veins, and they will meet either Mali or Burkina Faso in the next round on Saturday in Bouaké. Look at the celebrations on the bench. Look at the face of Serge Aurier. Fully deserves what's come his way tonight. Tears, meanwhile, for Babacelli.
That's another bet I've lost.
The way that penalty shootouts can go. And the curse of the recent African champions goes on again. That is now 7 straight Nations Cup tournaments. The defending champions, the title holders, have failed to make it to the last day. The noise level inside this place was something else. Clifford.
Oh, wow.
Well, I can only say well done to Ivory Coast here. They deserve to win this game, I think. Despite Senegal going
Ivory Coast
really on in the game.
had the bottle. Senegal didn't.
They kept believing, they kept fighting.
There you go.
Penalties, and they kept their cool, and they got the people that they wanted.
Well, these are the scenes of celebration. He was absolutely
It's going in a wash anyway later. So.
quality performances from
Well done to Ivory Coast. They deserved it, I think, in the end. They were the better side throughout most of the games, so fair play.
huge credit has to go to their coach.
Well, that'll do us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you all again Thursday, most likely. Well, I could do... Well, I don't know. I might not... I probably won't do tomorrow's, because I'm going to be busy. I'll probably be busy anyway. I'll be... whatever. But I'll be back. If I don't see you anytime soon, I'll see you on Thursday for United against Wolves. Right. Oh, dear me. Senegal have been knocked out by the Ivory Coast. Take care. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye-bye.